Sliding on the floor, ayy, fellas throw your trumpets in the sky, let it blow, and get live like a post, and get live, and get live, and get live like a post, ayy, slide through the door, royal guard, sisters got they fringes sliding on the floor, ayy, fellas throw your trumpets in the sky, let it blow, and get live, and get live, and get live, and get live like a post. Like 2 finger checks, I can't keep from moving, we been grooving, juice, swinging sweat, this is how we do it, just in case you wonder how to see the Jacob turn the party up, put away the folly from the body on some golly stuff. We know I be time for nothing else. We came up off the ropes, frankincense and myrrh burning in the herb, holy smoke. Whoa, to them niggas taking bribes from the folks. You gon' die, so sit back with Satan hating while you watch us. We get live like a post, slide through the door. Royal guard, sisters got they fringes sliding on the floor. Ay, fellas throw your trumpets in the sky, let it blow, and get live like a post. Get live, and get live, and get live like a post. Ay, slide through the door, royal guard, sisters got they fringes sliding on the floor. Ay, fellas throw your trumpets in the sky, let it blow, and get live, and get live, and get live, and get live like a post. Like we anime, session banging like a drum, bum bum. And these bums is just some echo. Wait, they gon' catch me heel towing through the holy gate and watch me pancake. Out here eating it like anime. We gon' jam today, yeah, get my crown today. Study applying play, yeah, Savior coming from the sky for his holy bride. We dancing on their pride, they gon' die. Nation resurrecting on that freaking sky. It's get live like a post, slide through the door. Royal guard, sisters got they fringes sliding on the floor. Ay, fellas throw your trumpets in the sky, let it blow, and get live like a post. Get live, and get live, and get live like a post. Ay, slide through the door. Royal guard, sisters got they fringes sliding on the floor. Ay, fellas throw your trumpets in the sky, let it blow, and get live, and get live, and get live, and get live like a post. Yeah.
Turn that bass up, Ace.
Never put my trust in a pig-eating pastor. Never kept the Sabbath, but he looking for the rapture. Studied for myself, had to read through the chapters. I left the Christian church and caught ghosts like. I'm seeking the kingdom, what is you after? Praying on the daily, make the blessings come faster. Reading red letters, had to learn from the master. I eat cornbread, never cared for a cracker. I'm in the truth, ain't nothing like these rappers. I'm trying to figure out what's your go-to a raptor. Get torn up in pieces while I'm choked up in laughter. Step up in the booth and every mic start to shatter. That Bible in my pocket treated like a dagger. While most chatter come from those who don't even matter. We don't wanna hear that small talk from a big ass dog with no teeth. All bark, ordained in the Lord, you can see it in my walk. Getting my brothers off of drugs like I'm Mr. Clark. If iron sharpen iron, then my name is Tony Stark. And every doctrine I touch gets outlined in chalk. Where I'm from to survive, you had to have heart. Back when after school we watched 106 in Park. It had to be in the house before it gets dark, or your mama would beat you and leave you with a mark. The sweetest memories can cause emotions to spark. Speaking of spark, I've been lit since I walked out the dark. How could a whole race not even know who they are? They honor God with their lips, but their heart is real far away from them. Father God, I pray for them. Them demons getting done like a fish. I'm filleting them, forgive them for their ignorance. Please don't do away with them. I'm praying that your Holy Spirit will always stay with them, but it won't, cause many call, but few are chosen. Show no emotion when haters start to cause a commotion. The Christian church, they all gone off melatonin. That mean they sleep cause they Bible never gets open. We ain't healed as a people, but we still coping. We face oppression every day, but we still hoping the Lord come back and he crack that sky wide open and bring that fire that's gonna leave Babylon smoking. Yeah, so I ain't wasting time voting. On the corner every week, holding camp posted. Eating on scriptures so my spirit keep growing. I pray I'm in the kingdom for the gates start closing. I get the spirit in that feeling where I have to preach. I pull the type of scriptures that'll make your pastor flee. Tell them stay at home, Israelites talk is cheap. I sow a seed and gather fruit when it's time to reap. Yeah, hey, skin black like Jesus, ordained as a fetus, prophesying to the most high, told the truth when most lie, keep a Bible real close by, now let it bang like GoldenEye, that's 007, all my bros going to heaven, getting ready for the wedding, Revelation chapter 19, light shining like high beams, make you squint like Chinese, wish the devil would try me, got so many angels by me, scriptures flowing through my IV, I'm an Israelite, check my ID.
Check my ID and my passport, it's high speed on my dashboard, you wanna find me, I'm moving fast forward, cause behind me is a crash course. Who am I? I'm from the Judah tribe, for the 12 tribes did do or die, vocab, you a hater, we the real Jews, you faker, when Christ come, he gon' chase you, or a night bombs then bake you, if Christ don't take you, the bombs to bake you, the Savior's gon' enslave you, yeah. We saving you for our succession. All praises for the blessings. Vocab gon' be a possession. Ha ha. I hope his heels hurt from the field work. And his overseer be a real jerk. His bones now as he feel thirst. Now all nations gonna live cursed. After Israel is revealed first. Check my ID, I ain't playing. All nations gon' reveal earth.
Skin black like Jesus, ordained as a fetus, prophesying for the most high, told the truth when most lie, keep a Bible real close by, now let it bang like GoldenEye, that's 007, all my bros going to heaven, getting ready for the wedding, Revelation chapter 19, light shining like high beams, make you squint like Chinese, wish the devil would try me, got so many angels by me, scriptures flowing through my IV, I'm an Israelite, check my ID. Yeah, we on every block in the nation, I'm a real Israelite, ain't no faking, you can see that it's written, it's blatant, check my identification, I walk in my faith, I'm mistaken, I ain't like that old name so I changed it, I'm seeing their faces, they hate it, whoa, whoa. Back on it, bet you we putting the facts on it. Christ coming back, he look black, don't it? This kingdom gon' crumble, there's cracks on it. Ugh. They don't wanna see the prophecies when they come to pass, and they bow the knee. Every living thing gon' praise the Lord, the black Messiah, the King of Kings. Skin black like Jesus, ordained as the fetus, prophesying for the most high, told the truth when most lie. Keep a Bible real close by, bang bang, GoldenEye, that's 007. All my bros going to heaven, getting ready for the wedding. In Revelation chapter 19, light shining, high beams, make you squint. Chinese, wish the devil would try me. Got so many angels by me, scriptures flowing through my IV. I'm an Israelite, check my ID.
Excuse me, love, I need to make a quick announcement. Holding my D's high in the sky if you really bad at this Grecian and it's invalid. Only Israel gets acknowledged. If you really the salt of the earth, and then why in the hell reflect on your ID? Bump that shit, I don't think you believe. Top of the mountain, I'm lifting the banner. I'm ready to die because Christ is my king. Never go find him on E. Didn't abandon the flea. I'm taking advantage when others can't manage. I guess it's the lion in me. I gotta eat beef. It ain't made for sheep. It ain't what you think. It ain't sweet. It ain't came to be. Through chilling and gain and sleep. Think you deep? We gon' blaze these streets. Multiple days of the week. We ain't weak. We don't take defeats. We killing the villain, the beast. Out here flipping through pages. Found out he blacker than me. Threw away the new King James and the NIV. Stop it if you in your feelings. May you better face the east. Boy, my name been changed. Gonna try me. Check my ID.
I guess I'm your enemy cause I tell the truth, right? They hate him, they review at the game, man. Yeah, I only say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. Nah, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see, this are bigger than me. I say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. Nah, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see, this are bigger than me. Just be cold, I'ma sneeze on them. Prophesy to the wind, let me breathe on them. Foot on the gas, I can't ease on them. Boy, like a parrot, get clean on them. Perfect glory, yeah, perfect glory. I'm anointed, don't be coming for me. This wicked world ain't got nothing for me. Niggas still in the streets and they pushing for it. I'm really like that, just watch me cook. Even under pressure, I'm a pressure cooker. Sayings of the Seers ain't no overlooking. We be overseas, yeah, we got them greed. Make them go to the nobles, gon' take me to trial. Watch out for these devils, they stay on the prowl. These niggas be clowns, these whores on them wild. Give them the milk, then why buy the cow? Gotta be humble, become as a child. Keeping these laws so don't go out of style. Jump in that water, you swim or you drown. War on the war, ain't cracking a smile. Bringing it out, I'm controlling the crowd. The speaker go out, then we crying aloud. Then during the trial, we up in that cloud. 144,000, you see us for mine. Can't throw a universe are bigger than me.
Check, mic,
Say
check,
what
mic,
I
check,
know.
mic, check, mic, check. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Most High in Christ bless. Shalom, shalom.
Yeah.
Shalom. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Come on, man. Come on, man. Give me the bombs, man. Give me some claps, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man.
Yeah.
All praises to the Lord. All praises to the Lord. Y'all know what time it is.
Yes, sir.
Monday. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't stop, bro.
We're in this building.
Keep it rolling, bro.
Come on.
Keep it rolling, bro.
Yeah.
12:30 on a Monday. On the Seers of the Seers. We here. All praises. All praises. I'm Captain of Red. We got
Officer Abishai.
Officer Ariel.
Officer Gamaliel.
And also Raphael.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man.
Ho.
We got a new G to the table, bro.
Turn the light
Cap,
up
I
on
used to
him.
be at the comments brown this time. Now I get to be on the show.
Now you live and direct, bro.
Turn the light
Ain't
up.
God
I
good, bro?
Can't see him.
You know what I mean? You know, hey, the Lord used to tell our grandmas used to tell us all the time when we was young, man. God is good. He may not come when you want him.
Yeah.
He always on
On
time.
time.
Bro. He always on time.
Won't he
bro.
do it?
Won't he do it, bro? You understand? So all praise to the Lord, man. Glad to have you, bro. Make sure, hey, bro, you come with the fire. You understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come with that fire.
Yeah, man.
But hey, put the title up. All praises. We back. All right. As y'all know, if you've been paying attention to the times, you've been paying attention what's going on around you as Christ told us to do. Let's get that right quick. Matthew 26:41, I believe.
Bring it out. Come on.
You will understand the title, man. The world in labor, and this is all God's timing. And you see the details. You see everything that's going on. I know about these prices right here. You know what I mean? I just had the privilege traveling to the east, see some family, got a chance to stop. Shouts out to Ohio, Cap. Got his chance to rap with Cap, spend some time with him. Shouts out to Connecticut, you know, Elder, got a chance to spend some time. Bishop, all praise to the Lord. Hey, honors to the Bishop.
Yes, sir.
Or else St. Louis, stopped in
Okay.
St. Louis for a
Man.
little time.
Man, that's a trip.
And Indiana, all praises, man. Got the chance to see the brethren, man, and the brethren, hey, out there in Indiana, those brothers got up at the drop of a dime. We held down
Friday Night Raw.
Friday Night Raw, man. Brother talking about Hammer Time. Wake up, bro. Wake up.
It was Friday, Cap.
Yeah, I understand, bro. I understand. But brothers was quick on it. You understand? Brothers was in the spirit, you know. So all praises to the Lord, man. So we back here. Put the title, put the thumbnail up. We was talking about the gas prices, bro. Gas prices was crazy, bro. Crazy. And what's crazy is here in the Midwest, is some of the cheapest prices that you're going to find.
Yeah, it is.
You understand what I seen, particularly here in Kansas City and around this area.
Right.
As you travel further out, man, you know, they was jumping up, bro.
Yeah.
80 cents, you know what I mean? $2, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it'll hit you.
Yep.
And people was reporting, I think this was out in California, they was up all the way up to about $6.
That's crazy.
$7 a gallon. So, go ahead.
We seeing the prices Cali was seeing years ago.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of years. We thought that was high.
Right.
When we saw Cali at $4, $4.20, we thought that was high. Now we seeing that, and that's like, oh, y'all chilling, y'all good.
Right.
Yeah, nah. We ain't used to that.
Yeah,
But
so
it's crazy.
everybody's feeling it, you know what I mean? And also when it was traveling, we stopped in some of these little towns. You had protests going on. You know, as me and the family, we vibing. All praises, you get a chance to vibe with the family on them road trips. But you know, we going through some precepts or whatever, and we pull in a little town. It's 200, 300 people out there protesting. No, Donald Trump. F Donald Trump.
Right.
You understand, the old MAGA supporters.
Vote no for Donald Trump.
And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay, it's going down. I had no idea,
Yeah.
you know, that it was a No Kings protest going on. You know, so we got exposed to it right there.
Yep.
Read that scripture right there.
Matthew chapter 26 and verse 41. Bring it out. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing,
The spirit indeed is willing. Go ahead.
but the flesh is weak.
So that's why the Lord is telling us we got to watch and pray, because the spirit is willing, you understand, but this flesh that we in is very weak. You know, we could get distracted, you understand? So it's important you keeping up with the times, what's going on around you, and you correlating that with the scriptures.
Yes, sir.
Have your Bible open. Right. You understand? You gonna say something else?
I was gonna say, like you said, Cap, it's important for us to be praying and watching, and you see what's going on in the world with the prophecies coming to pass, the war, the No Kings protest. But what do you see Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans doing? They in spring break in Houston, wilding out.
Right.
Meanwhile, the world is in shambles.
Right.
So this is why it's important for you to pray and to watch. Pray and to watch, and hope that your flesh, hope that your spirit can will you through this thing.
Right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you 100% on the money. Hey, give me the verse.
Yes, sir.
Samuel.
1 Samuel chapter 9 and verse 9. Before time in Israel, when a man went to inquire of God, thus he spake, come, and let us go to the seer.
Let us go to the seer. Go ahead.
For he that is now called a prophet was before time called a seer.
So the people need us to bring out these prophecies. The people need us to strengthen our spirits because they coming to us with the understanding. Okay, y'all got understanding. Y'all have tapped into that wisdom, and we need to know where we at in times.
Right.
That's what we was touching on during Hammer Time. I was touching on. This has been a topic throughout the ages of the end of the world.
Right.
How the world is going to end. Where do you fall? Your spirit falls, when the Lord returns, when the Messiah returns. This has been an age-long question. Get that in Daniel right quick. And then we're going to jump into it. Watch this. Daniel chapter 12. And look at verse 1.
Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
And at that time shall Michael stand up.
Notice it says, at that time. And this goes back to the title. This is God's timing. We can't rush the prophecies. You can't slow down the prophecies. You could try, you could attempt, but it's not going to happen. The scripture says at that time. Every time is an appointed time. Go ahead. Come on.
The great prince which standeth for the children of thy people.
Go ahead.
And there shall be a time of trouble.
There's going to be a time of trouble. Go ahead.
Such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Every one that shall be found written in the book.
And at that time, we're going to be delivered. Everybody that's got their name that's etched in the book of life. You understand? Those are going to be the ones that's going to be delivered. Now, what's heavy in this chapter as you read on, jump over to, let's see, where I want. Verse 7.
Verse 7. And I heard the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto heaven, and swear by him that liveth forever, that it shall be for a time.
It shall be for a time.
Times and a half, and in half. And when he shall have accomplished to scatter the power of the holy people.
Because Daniel is asking a question. When is the time you talking about? That Daniel gonna stand up, that the people gonna be delivered? Because this has been an age-long question. And he answered the question. He said, listen, I'm swearing by the Lord it's going to be for time, and time and a half. Go ahead.
All these things shall be finished.
Go ahead.
And I heard, but I understood not. Then said I, oh, my Lord, what shall be the end of these things?
What shall be the end of these things? Go ahead.
And he said, go thy way,
Go
Daniel.
your way, Daniel. Go ahead.
For the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end.
But watch this, verse 10.
Many shall be purified.
This is going into us. This is the purification that's going into the 12 tribes of Israel, purifying our spirit. Because why? We've been reserved to be delivered because our names are written in the book. It's nothing that we could, it's like the Lord, like Jonah. You can sit there and try to resist the spirit, but if your name is in the book, you've been reserved. The Lord gonna put you through hell until you get back on track. You understand? That's what's gonna go on. That's what brothers you gotta strengthen your spirit. And you gotta understand. It might be something that your life is not aligned to get you to this end process because I have appointed a time for you. You understand? Go ahead though.
Many shall be purified
Go ahead.
and made white and tried.
Go ahead.
But the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand.
That's it right there. That's it. That's about to go into the topic. It says the wicked right there is going to do wickedly, and they not going to understand what the hell's going on.
Right. Yes,
You
sir.
understand? Good. You want to say something?
No, and Cap, that's the mindset all of the prophets had.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, he said, why is Israel a homeborn slave? We've always been in slavery.
Yeah.
When is our salvation coming? You got Ezra. Ezra said, I'm not curious of high things.
Uh-huh.
You know, you got the deep brothers that are always thinking about constellations, stars, too deep. But you got us, you got our brothers over there in Cuba, our brothers in Venezuela, our brothers here in America going through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we worried about the wrong things.
Yeah.
But the prophets, and that's what we're doing. We are the prophets today. We're curious about what's going on in the community. How do we get out of this situation that we're in? That's the mindset that we always had, the prophets always had. And that's why we here, like you said, we're telling the people, we're showing the people through prophecy why it's happening.
It's time.
It's time.
Get yourself together.
Get yourself together.
Because a lot of these wicked, you understand, these people of the wicked, you know, they don't understand what's going on.
Right.
And this is why. Give me that first video, bro. This is why they sitting up there. You don't have to play the sound on it. Just play it from city to city. So I said, I'm pulling in the city, to fill up. It's 200 people. Imagine just getting off the highway, 200 people standing right there in front of the gas station. I'm like, bro, I'm not stopping here.
Should I stop here?
You understand? I'm keeping up. We got to keep pushing. And then I get to see all the signs. Oh, Donald Trump. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is what's going on. All right, go ahead and play it with the sound, bro. Just play it from there. Just turn the sound up.
Message. The presidency is an office, not a throne. While the crowds in New York City have brought Manhattan to a standstill, the emotional heart of this movement is in St. Paul, Minnesota. The massive turnout there is fueled by the tragic deaths of Renee Good and Alex Pretty.
So you see that?
Two residents.
So now you got all these protests. They're deeming this as the biggest protest in America, you know what I mean, as of today, where you got from city to city, you got these are MAGA, ex-MAGA supporters.
Yes, sir.
And now all of a sudden, because they find themselves in a predicament where their kids is going to war, you got ICE agents all in your communities, ICE agents shooting down their relatives, according to the flesh.
Right.
You understand? Shooting them down. Now they in a damn uproar.
Right.
And he said the center of it is Minnesota. You understand? Based off of what was her name? They just said it.
The Edomite.
Say it again.
Renee Good.
Renee Good.
Yeah.
When she was they shot her down like a dog. And now they're starting to see, damn, this is how the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, this is what we've been feeling. And now they don't like it.
Right.
Now there's no kings. You understand? But just 8 years ago, they had the MAGA hats.
Right.
Make America great again. You understand?
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's killed during the federal immigration crackdown known as Operation Metro Surge. Their names have become the rallying cry for a movement that has now spread far beyond
Go
big
to the next
cities.
one. Go to the next one.
In a massive shift,
Go to the next one. So now they turning on Trump. Go ahead, play that one. Yep. Watch this. And this is the reason why. I'm telling you.
Not like he did everything he said he was going to do, and he did it.
What are some of those things that he said and then he did? Just one thing he said and then he did.
Stop. So he's sitting up there asking him questions. Hey, you saying that?
Bro.
Hey, Donald was your man.
Yeah.
You a supporter.
Yeah.
He did everything he said he was gonna do.
Yeah.
Just give me one thing.
One.
Just give me one thing. Go ahead. Run it back a little bit.
He said, "You're on."
Yeah, you're on. Right. Go ahead.
Just one thing he said and then he did.
You're on.
He caught me off guard there.
Damn, you looking at his man. What the hell did he do?
What you got?
Hold on. You see his man shaking the hat like, damn. He ain't did not one thing that he promised.
Yep.
You understand, to his followers. He said he was going to be the no war president, the peace president. Bring all the country out of all these wars. We coming out of Afghanistan. We coming out of all the wars.
Yep.
And then he get in office and he do contrary. You understand? This man is the damn warrior. Go ahead, play that. Watch this, man.
Listen to some of his biggest supporters, both then and now. Listen to what they have to say now.
I want to say, what is happening to the man that I supported, you supported?
And I will tell you right now, I do not recognize our president.
Look, I have not exactly found the correct words to communicate how I feel about President Donald Trump. I sort of ignore the topic of his existence altogether.
It just seems so insane based on what he ran on. I mean, this is why a lot of people feel betrayed, right?
You buried the Epstein files. There is no border wall. You didn't deliver on mass deportations. You cut corporate tax rates for the rich by cutting Medicaid again. No infrastructure bill, no middle class tax cuts. You got to refund the tariffs. And now we're in a regime change war with Iran. That's the breaking point. I'm out.
It's funny because they keep saying they don't recognize this man. This is not the president. Who else recognizes him exactly how he is?
Bring it out. Hey, I was just about to say that. They say they don't recognize him. Trump been this way since day one. Right. Since the Central Park 5, since the 80s. Yeah. So now they saying they don't recognize him when it hits their pockets. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At first, it was just the blacks, Hispanics. They okay, they cool with ICE coming through. They cool with remember he was finna take away the SNAP. Right. The SNAP benefits or whatever. They was cool with that. But when they start feeling it, that's when man, I don't even recognize this guy no more. I don't see who this guy is. He's not the Trump that I know. Right. You know? But you got something to say?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we get that spiritual wickedness in high places? The reason why they don't recognize Trump is because whenever you sit in that seat, it's a spirit that takes over. It's a spirit that takes over. That's why they don't recognize him anymore. Trump might have came in and campaigned and said, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I got y'all, I'm gonna take care of y'all. But as soon as you get in that seat and you swore in, it's a spirit that takes over. And remember, like Bishop has been bringing out, there's a deep state behind him that you might have your own agenda, but I know what you said you're gonna do, but you're gonna do what I say.
Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
You don't wrestle against flesh and blood. You looking at Trump as the man. Oh man, this is who I thought it was. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood. Read.
But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness.
Spiritual what?
Wickedness.
In what?
In high places.
In high places. There is a spirit in that seat. There's a spirit behind America that's willing America. Because like you said, they might try to slow, like Cap was saying, they might try to slow down prophecies, but you got to understand, let the Lord's will be done. Whoever's in that seat, you're going to do the will of the Lord ultimately.
Yep. Yes, sir. That's 100% on the money. And the reason why they're in up arms, go to the next video. Let me see. Go to the next one. The U.S. Give me the U.S. Troops in Iran. Give me that one. Give me that section right quick. Watch this. This is the reason. This is one of the reasons why now they don't recognize them all of a sudden. And going into your point, officer, about war. This is how this man conquered. This is how he got to the top of the food chain by war. It was prophesied. That's Jacob. That was the blessing given to his, given by his father. Yes, all right. You ready? Go ahead.
Iran is latest in the Iran war. Iran is threatening U.S. ground troops will, quote, be set on fire if they invade this Islamic Republic. Meantime, this weekend, the first U.S. Marines arrived in the region, now making 50,000 U.S. troops in the Middle East.
Stop.
The conflict
you see that?
now.
So on one hand, you're saying that you're not going to establish war. You're going to pull the these American troops out of war, bring them back home. Now you turn around within 1 year.
Right.
Within 1 year. Yep. Now they didn't deploy over 50,000 troops. You understand? And you taking them into terrain, unknown terrain. And this is why they so emboldened. You got the Iranians letting them know, listen, you send them over here, we're going to burn them with fire. You literally are walking into a trap. Right. The same trap that you walked in Afghanistan. You understand? When they got the upper hand. Why? Because they know the terrain.
Right.
So they've been waiting on you to come on over here, bro. You understand?
Yep.
So go ahead.
It's no different. America hasn't won a war since what? World War years. It's been years. They haven't won. They went to what was it? Vietnam. They lost that. Same thing you talking about, the terrain. They tore them up over there in Vietnam. Afghanistan, them Taliban tore them up. It's gonna be the same outcome over here. You can't come to somebody's house. You get that's like you coming to my house. I know every nook, every cranny, everything going on in my house. And you think you finna do something? But it's not happening. It's not happening. And I'm telling you, the people know that. They know the past of America losing these wars. And a lot of military personnel have been dying. They've been dying, but they've been covering it up on the news. So that's why everybody's up in an uproar right now, because they know they finna lose sons and daughters.
Yeah, and the prophecy tells you that. Get that Isaiah 14. You know, Isaiah 14 lets you know that, listen, they're not even going to be successful over in Iran.
Right.
Period. You understand? Give me that. Come on. Isaiah 14:24.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 24.
Come on. Yep.
The Lord of hosts hath sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass.
So shall it come to pass. Go ahead.
And as I have purposed, so shall it stand.
So shall it stand. You can't move the needle with the Lord. You can't rush his time. Go ahead. Watch this.
That I will break the Assyrian in my land.
Who's the Assyrian? The Assyrian is those Amalekites. Amalek. You understand? Who had moved into the land. Same nature that the ancient Assyrians did with Northern Kingdom. When they removed them from their land, they moved into the land. They parted the land and said, hey, all you nations come to Israel. And when you come, bring your guides. So they're following that same blueprint. There's nothing new under the sun. So the scripture says it's going to come a time, read verse 25 again.
That I will break the Assyrian.
It's going to come a time that, guess what? Those that are dwelling in the land, they're going to be broken. And we're seeing that right now. Go ahead.
In my land and upon my mountains, tread them underfoot. Then shall his yoke depart from off them.
So the scriptures is telling them, those Palestinians over there, their yoke is going to be departed. They're going to get that upper hand. They're going to get that victory. What we're seeing right now is the groundwork. You seeing Esau right here really exposing who he is to the rest of all the brothers. You know, we've been reading that scripture in 2nd Ezra, the Carmanians, and them all coming together. We're seeing the groundwork of the fulfillment of this prophecy that we're reading right here, of their yoke being broken. Go ahead.
And his burden depart from off their shoulders.
Go ahead.
This is the purpose that is purposed upon the whole earth.
That's the purpose that's purposed upon the whole earth. These things are going to come to pass. And as we're reading this in this quote-unquote Christian society, how come they don't understand that? Because Daniel, the angel told Daniel, hey, the wicked going to do wicked things, and the wicked is not going to understand. Only ones that's going to understand those who are being purified, those who got an ear for the word. They want to come hear the word. They tapping into the classes. You know, they reading their 4 chapters a day. These are the ones that's going to actually see, okay, sit back. Okay, now we cooking. We cooking. The Lord is moving the needle. He's hasting. He is hasting. Get that in Isaiah. What is it? Isaiah 60. He said he's going to hasten the times. He's going to be the one that hasten the times. Hasten these prophecies. Come on, let me look at it. Let me find it. Isaiah 60, verse 22.
Isaiah chapter 60 and verse
21.
Verse 21.
Bring it out.
Thy people also shall be all righteous.
This is the end. This is after we be delivered. He said we all going to be righteous. Go ahead.
They shall inherit the land forever.
And we're going to inherit our land from ever. So that lets you know right now, right there. We, the true children of Israel, are not dwelling in the land of the land.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
understand? Because the scripture says he's going to break the Assyrian in the land.
Right.
But what's going to happen? The people, the righteous people, we're going to inherit the land forever. Go ahead.
The branch of my planting.
Go ahead.
The work of my hands.
We're the work of his hands. Go ahead.
That I may be glorified.
That the whole world will be glorified. Go ahead.
A little one shall become 1,000.
Come on.
And a small one a strong nation. I the Lord.
I the who?
I the Lord.
Go ahead.
Will hasten it in his time.
I'm going to hasten it in my time. I'm gonna move the needle. I'm going to fulfill make these prophecies be hastened. You understand? He's the only one that got that power.
Come on.
All we got to do is just sit back and you know what I mean? And enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
Go ahead. Play this video right here.
Hundreds of U.S. troops. Today, March 28, 2026, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps has come out and claimed mass casualties in Kuwait. They are claiming that a large number of American personnel were killed or wounded. And Iran is claiming that this happened after a large-scale missile and drone strike. Iran is also claiming the capture of Marines on Karg Island And check this out. Iranian state media has released footage of these alleged captured Marines. Iran is also claiming strikes on naval vessels in Dubai. The IRGC claims it used UADR-380 cruise missiles to strike and sink several U.S. landing craft utility vessels. And lastly, Iranian officials...
And you see everything that the sister reporting? She only got this information because the Iranian news.
Bring it out.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Because the news that's overseas, not this westernized propaganda that we getting over here.
Yes, sir.
They're not putting that news out there.
Right.
That they're losing troops. Israel's losing troops over there. They going through it.
Yeah.
Their damn dome. What's the name of the dome they got over there?
Dome.
The Iron Dome.
Yep.
Man, them Iranians is giving it fits.
Yep.
They striking at will.
They striking it at will. You understand? And that just lets you know they've been preparing this whole time, even when you had little ripples of issues and Iranians shoot their little missiles over and they was watching them, you know what I mean? Right. That lets you know in the back of their mind, like, man, we just messing with it. You know what I mean? Because we got something that'll penetrate.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
that lets you know in the mind, the Lord is behind all this. What's going on?
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yes, sir. And Cap, you just gotta do the math. Like it's they bombed what? 4 or 5 U.S. embassies or U.S. bases over there in Saudi Arabia, Dubai, and they say it's only 11 U.S. troops that died.
Yeah.
Out of 4 or 5 bases, that don't even make sense. The math ain't mathing.
Yep.
So, like you were saying earlier, come up out of the spring breaks, come up out of all the BS that's over here in America, and just look at the news. Look at the news. Look at what's going on. Look at the signs of the times, and you will understand that America's been lying to us.
Yep.
The proper news outlet. Because remember, it says his media.
Yeah.
That's American, how he tries to push it in the world.
Right.
But that's why, Cap, like you saying, she was looking at the Iranian news, Al Jazeera. They're reporting the truth, what's really going on.
Right.
Because if you look at what Trump's saying, well, yeah, we want peace with Iran. I think we very close. On their news, they
mocking him.
We never.
Yeah, they mocking him. So you negotiating with yourself.
We ain't even talk to that guy.
Right.
Hey, Cap, to your point, Iran been preparing for America since the 60s when they first went over there through them.
Right.
Now, when you look at the geographical landmass of Iran, it's so impenetrable because when you first get there, it's mountains, then it's desert, then you get to the cities, then you get to that. So if you put boots on the ground now, guess what? We're going to set you on fire.
Right.
They ready for
so
it.
They ready, bro.
Right.
And listen, the prophecies is backing it up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Cap, can I get a precept real quick?
Come on.
Isaiah 47. 47, because like you said, they putting out through their media that what? They not suffering no loss. No casualties of war are happening. When in war, casualties happen, right? You got embassies, you got bases everywhere. Let me get 47 and 7.
Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 7.
So we know in verse 1, it's talking about the daughter of Babylon. This is Esau, Edom. Go ahead.
And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart.
So America goes into all these nations, causing war, so on and so forth, saying, I will be a lady forever. I will rule forever. Read.
Neither didst remember the latter end of it.
But you didn't go into these scriptures, and you didn't understand that your end is to be destroyed. Read.
Therefore, hear now this. Thou art given to pleasures.
So you're given to pleasures. The elites of the world, right? The best things is what America has. Read.
That dwellest carelessly.
Now they dwell carelessly. They go amongst nations. They do what they will. Read.
That sayest in thine heart.
So what do they say? Read.
I am. And none else beside
America
me.
has to be the number one ruling power. It has to be the number one. Not to mention, what does it say? I am.
Yeah.
They sit in the seat of God as though they are God.
Right.
So they say, I am. Read.
I shall not sit as a widow.
Said, I will not sit as a widow. Read.
Neither shall I know the loss of children.
He said, neither will I know the loss of children. This is why they put out in their media that they haven't lost nobody.
Right.
That there's no casualties. Right. That's prideful. That's the pride of Esau, Edom.
Now, hey, go back. Play that one. Watch this. Like I said, this is the reason why they in the uproar right now, because you sending their sons and daughters, you sending them over to war.
Right.
You know, when you promised that you was going to be a president of peace.
Right.
Go ahead, play that. Look, these are the same supporters.
How the fuck can we take America back?
Gas prices, that's the line. Not the corruption, not the way he treats women, not the way that he dehumanizes immigrants, not the files, not the sexual assault, not the pedophilia. Interesting what people will tolerate until it costs them money.
You see that?
Yep.
You see this? You understand? So now, like you said, it's hitting the pockets.
Right. To hit home.
Now we got to have division.
Yep.
And this is all of the Lord. Get the next one. Watch this. Get the next one. Now we played that one, right? Give me the Mockingbird, because we was talking about how the media. Watch this. The media. Watch this. Yeah, watch this. Now, I don't know if we played this before.
We have.
But this is some heavy stuff, bro. You know, how they manipulating. This is why you gotta pay attention, you know, to what information that you bringing in. All right, because a lot of these news outlets, it's just propaganda. You know, they just feeding you the same thing over and over. But watch this, play that. Yeah, you can read it.
CIA's Operation Mockingbird. We'll know our
And pay
disinformation.
attention to the names that they choose, man. The names that they choose to title these operations, these military operations that they got. You know, pay attention to the names. Go ahead.
We'll know our disinformation program is complete when everything the American public believes is false.
You said, listen, we're going to know that this disinformation is complete. This program is completed when everything that we watch, everything that we consume on media is false. You taking it as, you know, this is the news. You know, I'm keeping up with the time. No, he said everything that we feeding you is false. It's throwing you off. It's taking you out the way. Strategically for the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? Go ahead. Play on.
There's no question about the fact that Mockingbird is real. It started out paying journalists in major media, Pulitzer Prize winning journalists, to print fake stories that the CIA wanted in the press and fake interviews. And this was revealed in the church committee.
Do you have any people being paid by the CIA who are contributing to a major circulation American journal? We do have people who submit pieces to American journals.
Stop. You see this? So that's out of the dragon's mouth.
Yes.
Say, yes, we got people that's controlling and submitting things that we want, you understand, to these news outlets to feed to America. Because, wow, that's the agenda. Get that in 2 Corinthians right quick. Come on! 2 Corinthians 2, 10 and 11.
2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 10.
Paul warned us about this. Go ahead.
Come on!
2 Corinthians, let me look at it. What did it say?
To whom ye forgive anything.
Yeah, come on.
To whom ye forgive anything, I forgive also.
Go ahead.
For if I forgave anything, to whom I forgave it, for your sakes forgave I it in the person of Christ.
You got to understand. Follow me.
Yes, sir.
Follow me. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Because Paul, in the context of the chapter, he's going into forgiveness. This is what we need right now, understanding this flesh is weak. We got to learn to forgive. He said, anybody that you forgive, I'm going to forgive.
Right.
Why? Go ahead.
Lest Satan should give an advantage of us.
Uh-huh.
For we are not ignorant of his devices.
You see that? Let Satan get an advantage of us because we can't be ignorant of his devices, his media. You understand? This is one of the devices, the things that he's feeding us that we fall into. So he said, listen, bro, when some of us get trapped, snared in these devices and they recover themselves, we gotta forgive them. You understand? We gotta have mercy because why? These devices are very real. Yes, you understand? He was warning us about that thing right there, bro. Go ahead, play. Hey, give me that book, The Lobby. Give me that lobby. Watch this.
Hey, Cap, you made a heavy point. You said it's to draw away the 12, the children of Israel. Christ said if it was possible, they would deceive the very elect.
Yeah, get that scripture, man.
Yes,
Pull that scripture out.
Come on.
You in the spirit, bro. What is it, Matthew 24?
Yes, sir.
Let's look at it. Matthew
22.
Yep, get it.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 22.
Bring it out.
And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
He said the day is going to be short, meaning the prophecies, the acceleration of the prophecies, going back into what we read in Isaiah, matter of fact. The Lord is going to be the one that hastens the times. Read on.
Verse 24. For there shall arise false Christ and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible,
go ahead.
they shall deceive the very elect.
You see that? If it was possible, based off of the wonders, based off of their technology, based off of the knowledge that's going to increase in the last days, he said, listen, if it was possible, meaning it's a lot of people that is deceiving. That's why I said the wicked gonna do wickedly and they not gonna understand. They're gonna fall into the snares and traps of Satan because he's the one that's manipulating behind this orchestration. Yes, sir. You understand?
Those devices.
These devices.
Right.
But it said to us, to the elect, we not gonna, the Lord is gonna hasten the time. So we paying attention, we occupied in the work, we looking at the prophecies, and we able to get purified during this same time that the wicked is in a whole damn state of what? Confusion. All right, now watch. Give me the lobby. Give me the lobby. Come on. Y'all remember this book? Go ahead.
The Israel Lobby and U.S. Foreign Policy.
Go inside, watch. It's gonna speak on the media. Just read the highlight for time's sake.
Its various elements do this by constantly reaffirming Israel's strategic values.
Just start at the top so you get the context. One of the lobbies.
One of the lobby's central concerns is to ensure that public discourse about Israel echoes the strategic and moral rationales dissected in Chapter 2, Chapters 2 and 3. Its various elements do this by constantly reaffirming Israel's strategic value by repeating one-sided accounts about Israel and its founding, and by defending Israel's actions in policy debates.
You see this? It's constantly reaffirming that, constantly putting that in the news. Hey, this is why we going up against Iran, because they killing babies. They murdering, they're genociding of their own people.
Right.
Well, if they doing that, let them deal with it.
Right.
Why do you have the need, if they're murdering their own people, why do you feel the need to step in?
Right.
You understand?
Yep.
Go ahead.
The goal is to convince the public that America's and Israel's interests and values are one and the same.
Go ahead.
At the same time, groups in the lobby try to marginalize anyone who criticizes Israeli policy or challenges the special
You see
relationship.
that? And that's what they did. Remember, over there in Gaza, what was they doing to everybody in the media? They was actually killing the media over there. Their fathers, sons, they was actually assassinating the big media vest on and everything. Press vest on. They was taking them out, bro. I don't know if you can find an article on it.
Cap,
go ahead.
I wish I can find it. But they killed a press member, a guy from the press, and they photoshopped him. He had, you know how you said he had the big press on his shirt. They photoshopped the picture and put him on the army fatigue.
Yeah.
Said he was in the army.
Damn.
Photoshopped this picture, said, oh no, that was somebody from Hezbollah or something.
Right.
Photoshopped
That's
a
damn,
lie.
yeah. Hey, and they were 100%. That's a war crime. Give me that article. Yeah, you all right. Go ahead.
At least 128 journalists and media workers killed in Israel-Gaza war.
See that? They literally were strategically taking out anybody that was going against Israel's policy. You understand?
Yep.
And this is what you were seeing. Yep. You could put that up there. And that was this was the guy that I was making reference to. I think they had killed
like his kid or something.
Yeah. You understand?
Yep.
So this is what's going on. They marginalized it. And even Al Jazeera, because you had made a statement. Remember, they ran into Al Jazeera and raided
the documents and stuff.
Yeah, bro.
Yep. Cap, and to back you up, let me get a precept. Let me get Psalms 58, start at verse 3. Because you got to look at Esau's track record. This man has been lying for hundreds of years.
Hey, hold that precept. Put that on there, bro.
Right.
Come on. Put that on there, bro. Jonah, you in the spirit, bro. I see you, bro. I see you.
They knew where that bomb was falling.
Yeah. And hey, don't forget your precept, bro.
Yes,
don't
sir.
forget it. All right, read your precept while you get the disclaimer.
Yeah, go ahead. Like I said, this man has lied for years since he came onto the earth. All right, read that. My bad.
Psalm chapter 58 and verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
The scriptures tell us the wicked. We know who the wicked is. Esau, Idumea, Edom, the YT man. All right, read.
They go astray as soon as they be born.
The scriptures tell you as soon as they born, as soon as they suck in air, they start lying.
The
The first cry is a lie. All right, read.
As soon as they be born, speaking lies, their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
It says their poison is like a serpent. What is the poison that they poison the people with? Like we're bringing out their media, their news, their religion, their politics.
Yeah.
It says their poison is like a serpent. They've been poisoning us with lies for years.
Come on, man.
And we continue to watch NBC, CNN, and think that's the gospel.
Right.
Y'all gotta look at what's going on.
Yep.
Look at the signs of the times. They're poisoning our people. All right, read.
They're like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
And it's crazy that we don't understand this man is a snake and been a snake and gonna stay a snake. Right. You get what I'm saying? He's a deaf snake.
So why'd you bite me?
Why'd you bite me? Like I say, who gonna pity the charmer that charmed the snake? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up and understand this man gonna be a snake, and we can't listen to nothing. The poison. We can't reason with him. Yes, you cannot read. Man. He didn't drop bombs on a school of girls, and they say, oh no, they did that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't murder, rape, rob, pillage, dust for years. Oh no, well, remember the Holocaust. Right. Don't remember that. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. They're like a death adder.
Yep.
We cannot look for them to solve our problems. All right, we got to come back to the scriptures.
Hey, this one of the videos right here that was going on. Play that right here. Yeah, here he got the vest on. He's pressed.
Yeah, press.
It's supposed to be off limits, right?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Further rocket attacks were reported against Nahariya and admitted.
Look at that, bro. They try to take him out, bro. You understand? Strategic, and he like, what the hell? He reporting on the rocket, he hearing the rocket. You understand?
Hold up. One coming in right now.
Yeah, bro. You can't make this up, bro. That's a war crime,
That's
bro.
a war crime. Yep.
You understand? They taking out their own people because why? You going against the agenda. Go back to that lobby, bro. You all right, Jew. You all right. Huh? Okay, come on, bro. Go to the lobby. All right, give me that. The second paragraph.
As the same.
Oh, no. Yeah. At the same time. Yep.
At the same time, groups in the lobby try to marginalize anyone who criticizes Israeli policy or challenges the special relationship and try to present that person's views from getting a fair hearing in the public arena.
Yep, go ahead.
To do this, the lobby sometimes employs heavy-handed tactics to silence critics, accusing them of being anti-Israel, or anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic. And we know we crushed that. You know what I mean? We are Shemitic people. You cannot be. Give me that in Chronicles, bro. Showing you that we come from the line of Shem. And it ain't just one nation that comes from Shem.
Yes, sir.
First Chronicles, chapter 1 and verse 17. The sons of Shem, Elam, and Ashur, and Arphaxad, and Lud, and Aram.
These are all the sons of Shem. So even you got Elam, these East Indians, when they over there, they reporting on the atrocities that's going on, that this so-called white man is spreading through the whole earth. And they deem him anti-Semitic. How? When he's a Shemite. Right. Go ahead.
And Uz, or Uz, and Hol, and Gether, and Meshech, and Arphaxad begat Shelah, and Shelah begat Eber. And unto Eber were born two sons. The name of the one was Peleg, because in his days the earth was divided. And his brother's name was Joktan.
I think you got to start up.
The sons of Shem.
Yeah, the sons of Shem.
Yes, sir. Verse 17.
Yeah, come on.
The sons of Shem, Elam, and Ashur, and Arphaxad, and Lud, and Aram, and Uz, and Hol, and Gether, and Meshech.
Well, we want Israel, bruh. Jacob.
Go to 30.
Yes, sir.
Go to 28.
Yes, sir.
34.
I ain't looking at it, bro. Come
Verse
on.
28. The sons of Abraham, Isaac,
come on, man.
and Ishmael.
Go ahead.
Come on.
These are the generations of the firstborns of Ishmael.
Go to verse 34.
Verse 34. And Abraham begat Isaac. The sons of Isaac, Esau.
These are all kids of Shem. Abraham, Isaac, go ahead. Is that it?
Esau and Israel.
And Israel. Who is Jacob? His name was changed to Israel. You understand?
Yep.
So this is all the Shemitic line. So just because we speaking against those of Israel, those Amalekites, Esau, That don't mean you can deem us anti-Semitic.
Right.
What the hell is this?
Right.
All right. Let's see.
That's the trigger words that they try
Yes,
to use.
bro. Yep. Let's see. What I want to go to the next page. For time's sake, I'm looking at the time. All right, give me that. The media.
The media's reporting of news, events involving Israel is less slanted than their editorial commentary, in part because most reporters strive to be objective, but also because it is difficult to cover events in the occupied territories or in southern Lebanon without acknowledging Israel's actual behavior.
Yep. What they actually doing. Go ahead.
But still, to discourage unfavorable reporting on Israel,
what they do.
Groups in the lobby organize letter-writing campaigns.
That's what the man just said in the report. You understand? Yes, the CIA in 1979, he just said it, told the House, yes, we do have different groups that send material to these news outlets.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
Letter-writing campaigns, demonstrations, and boycotts against news outlets whose content they consider anti-Israel.
Come on.
As the Forward reported in April 2002. Rooting out perceived anti-Israel bias in the media has become far more American Jews, the most direct.
For many, where you at? In the media has become for many American Jews.
Yes, sir. Has become for many American Jews the most direct and emotional outlet for connecting with the conflict 6,000 miles away.
Yep, go ahead.
On CNN executive, one CNN executive has said that he sometimes gets
Listen to this, man.
6,000 email messages in a single day complaining that a story is anti-Israel.
You see that, bro? 6,000 email messages saying that this is anti-Israel. When they just reported, they're doing their job, supposedly. Go ahead.
In papers such as the Chicago Tribune, the Los Angeles Times, the Miami Herald, the New York Times, the Philadelphia...
All these are major outlets. Go ahead.
The Philadelphia Inquirer and the Washington Post have faced consumer boycotts over their Middle East reporting. One correspondent told the journalist Michael Massing that newspapers were afraid of AIPAC and other pro-Israel groups.
Because AIPAC has all these, your so-called elected officials in pocket. You understand? So any of these elected officials that you think that you electing, that's put into place, AIPAC is the one that's financing them, that's behind them. You understand? And they're, or in conjunction, these are these Amalekites. These are these Amalekites to push their narrative. Go ahead.
And other
you want to say something, officer?
I was gonna say your social media influencers as well. They've been coming out and saying that there's money, they could get money funded for speaking pro-Israel.
Hey, you could drop it. Give me the definition of mockingbird. Give the brother a little time to breathe. Watch this, because remember it's the mockingbird, right? Operation Mockingbird. Go ahead.
The northern mockingbird is a slender gray-brown songbird, roughly 8 to 10 inches long, known for its loud, relentless vocalizations and ability to mimic other birds.
You see that right there? This is why they named it Operation Mockingbird. You understand? Because it's loud and it's relentless. They're relentless with this information that they pushing, that propaganda that they pushing, and his ability to mimic other birds. So all these news stations just mimicking the same damn news story about Israel. So that's why they named it this. And they got a history. That's why get that in Wisdom of Solomon 7. Play that right where you at. And let's get Wisdom of Solomon 7. Play that, Jonah.
Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility
is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities, the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities.
They just mimicking each other over and over and over again.
Proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News
You can
produces.
stop it. Get that in Wisdom of Solomon 7. Start at 15, I believe.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 and verse 15. God hath granted me to speak as I would, and to conceive as is meet for the things that are given me.
This is Solomon. Go ahead.
Because it is he that leadeth unto wisdom.
It is who that leadeth to wisdom?
It is he that leadeth unto wisdom.
It's the Lord that leadeth us all to wisdom. By what? Through his spirit. Now I want you to watch this. Go ahead.
And directeth the wise.
And directeth who?
The wise.
And directeth the wise. This is why the wise ain't confused. Because it's the Lord that's directing us. Go ahead.
For in his hand are both we and our words.
Go ahead.
All wisdom also. and knowledge of workmanship.
Go ahead.
For he hath given me certain knowledge.
Now Solomon is about to explain the knowledge, the understanding that he inquired, having that spirit, being directed of the Lord. This is the same stuff that we inquiring right now. When we got this spirit, watch this, go ahead.
Of the things that are, namely, to know how the world was made.
Go ahead.
And the operation of the elements.
And we didn't got classes to show, hey, how the Lord manipulated the different elements to create the world. You understand it? It wasn't in a Big Bang theory.
Right.
This understanding, this wisdom is coming out and making it clear to us. So you won't be confused.
Right.
Go ahead.
The beginning.
Negroes think two things
something just blew up.
collided.
Yeah.
You understand?
Atoms,
and then
yeah.
you just get this perfectly harmony universe.
Yeah.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Well, what happened to the harmony when
Boy, ain't no way,
before
boy.
these two things collided?
Right.
What the hell is going on?
I ain't never seen nothing blow up and create something.
Go ahead, bro.
The beginning, ending, and midst of the time.
You see that? The beginning and how things were going to end. Go ahead.
The alterations of the turning of the sun.
Negroes think that the sun is the center of the damn universe.
Yep.
But the wisdom, understanding, letting us know the sun is moving. Even though you go outside and see the sun skip across the sky.
Right.
You understand? They'll sit there and tell you and your kids that the sun is standing still.
Right.
And the earth is moving.
Right.
You understand?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
This is what wisdom clears all this up. Go ahead.
And the change of seasons, the circuits of years,
Go ahead.
and the positions of stars,
Go ahead.
the natures of living creatures, and the furies of wild beasts,
Go ahead.
the violence of winds, and the reasonings of men.
And that's the point that we want right there. The reasonings of men. Why they naming certain things Mockingbird? You know, they have a history of doing these things. Get this book right here.
Come on.
Island,
Watch this.
Island on Fire, the revolt that ended slavery in the British Empire.
Go to the next one. Go inside of it. Watch this. Man, these, I'm telling you, read that. Start with sex with white men. Watch this.
Sex with white men was compulsory.
This is going into when they was taking advantage, raping our sisters. You understand that they had colonialized, that they had put in slavery. They was taking advantage of them at any way that they want to. Watch this. Go ahead.
Sex with white men was compulsory for enslaved women.
Go ahead.
4. As one British witness testified, if an overseer sends for a girl for such purposes, she is obliged to come or else flogged. These beckonings usually started when the girl turned 14.
Can you imagine that? They've been pedophiles. You think the Epstein files is something new?
Right.
You understand? You perplexed about them. How can they have a whole island and be shipping these girls to this island, taking advantage? They've been doing this on these islands.
Right.
Go ahead.
And sometimes when she was as young as 9.
9 years old. You know how sick you got to be? You know how sick you got to be to have sex with a damn 9-year-old?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Those who became the mistresses of a white man often did so out of self-preservation. Submitting to the rape of a white man of even low standing could mean easier work, better food, occasional liquor, kinder treatment, or kinder treatment, the authority to help manage the great house, and the possibility one day of being set free. If the woman had a black male partner,
A husband. Go ahead.
he was obliged to endure the cuckolding without protest, lest he be submitted for a fierce lashing.
Look up cuckolding. Look up that word, bro. Said if you was married and they beckon your wife, you gotta sit there and endure this term cuckolding.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Look at this, bro. These dudes is sick, man. Read that definition, bro.
Cuckold of man make another man a cuckold by having a sexual relationship with his wife.
By having a sexual relationship with your wife. They termed it. Why would they term it cuckolding? Why would they term it that? Go down. Go down. Read that right there.
Middle English as cuckwell. From Old French, cuckold. From cuckold. From the cuckold's habit of laying its eggs in another bird's nest.
You see this thing, bro? And they deemed that this is cuckolding. After a bird that goes from nest to nest, just laying his eggs.
Dang.
You understand?
Man.
And they would sit there and take your wife, get that in Deuteronomy 28. So they put these different terms on it. It's meanings behind it.
Crazy.
It's meanings behind it, man. This is the devil that the Bible speaks of, bro. Deuteronomy 28, what is it? Yep, give me that.
Deuteronomy chapter 20 and verse 30.
Come on.
Thou shalt betroth a wife.
You're going to betroth. This is one of the curses on the 12 tribes of Israel. You was going to betroth a wife. Go ahead.
And another man shall lie with her.
And you was going to have to endure coke holding. You understand? You was going to have to endure that. And we seen a depiction of that from the movie. I forgot what movie was it. 12 Years a Slave, I think it was. The Butler. You understand? Where the woman had to sit there and was forced.
Right.
You're into the damn barn while the husband's right there.
Right.
And if you say anything, off with your life.
Yep.
You understand? And then they look, this is how devilish they are. They put these different names, Mockingbird, cuckolding, on these terms. And they know they naming it after the characteristics of these different animals. You understand? Of different nature.
Because they beasts.
Because they beasts. I'm telling you. You ain't got to pull it up. I don't want to get hit. All right. Go back. I'm telling you, bro. These are devils, bro. Devils.
He ain't lying.
Read that line again. If a woman.
If the woman had a black male partner, he was obliged to endure the cuckolding without protest, lest he be submitted to a fierce lashing, as a woman stood by.
You see this? If you said something now, after your wife then got raped,
right?
Because you said something, now you getting lashed in front of her.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
We don't understand the psychological trauma, bro, that black people went through in slavery. When you literally sit back and meditated, this is why we have
PTSD.
Yeah, these shortcomings, bro. These mental illnesses.
Yep.
You understand? Because we've been psychologically damaged through slavery.
Right.
Some of us is crazy. It is what it is, bro. Through slavery, bro.
Yep. And you gotta realize what that does to the woman in that situation. Looking at the man not being able to
protect her.
To protect you look at your husband as a protector.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing that he could do in that situation.
Come on, man.
So now you have no respect for for the man.
Yep.
You know, that's the start of that independency of the black woman. You know what I'm saying? I might as well just do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's a trickle effect on so many levels. You had the children as well. Had on the butler. The son watched it. The son, he like, Pops, what you gonna do?
Right.
And then he said something, he got killed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So PTSD, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
This is that reason in the man. You gonna go?
I was gonna say vacant self-esteem is what you see is the effects that come from slavery. We was talking about it. You look at our sisters. Why do our sisters come out the house half naked? Why do our men sleep from woman to woman to woman to woman? Why I can't fathom putting a needle in my arm, but why do our people do that? Why do our people smoke crack after seeing generations of what is done to our people? Why do we have such a self-destructive behavior today? And what you're reading and what we're seeing is in the scriptures, God said he's going to smite us with madness. Why? Because of all these curses that was done to us over a process of time.
I'm telling you, bro. Go, you could drop that. What was the next one? Yeah, give me the article. Watch this. So this is also what's going on right here. Why everybody's in confusion. Go ahead, give me that.
U.S. is one of 3 countries to vote against UN resolution calling slavery a crime against humanity.
He said that. How you vote against what we just read? And that's just one aspect. One of 3 countries. Go ahead.
Argentina and Israel also voted against the resolution, which called for reparations. All 27 members of the European Union were among those that abstained.
He said, go ahead.
I was just going to say Israel, they didn't vote against reparations when they wanted their money for the Holocaust, right?
Right. Yep.
Yeah. It said all UN members voted against it.
Come on, y'all got to catch
all
it, bro.
European nations voted against it because
he said they abstained. They didn't want to vote.
They didn't want to vote. They abstained from voting.
They didn't vote.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand? They didn't vote. Read it again. Read that.
All 27 members of the European Union were among those that abstained.
You understand? They didn't want to put the vote because why? They know their hand is in it.
Yes.
Right.
You understand? This is the greatest. They said it's a crime against humanity. Oh, go down. Let me see something. Read that right quick.
United Nations, the UN General Assembly on Wednesday adopted a resolution declaring the trafficking of enslaved Africans
Here we go.
the gravest crime against humanity.
Is it not? You understand?
Yep.
Go ahead.
and calling for reparations as a concrete step towards remedying historical wrongs.
And they know, they said, listen, this is the greatest crime against humanity. And then you got the U.S., you got Israel and Argentina that says, no, it's not.
Right.
You understand? And you got all these other UN countries who are benefiting off our backs, who benefited from slavery. We're not even going to vote on this topic. We don't want our name. You understand?
Yes.
And this is the gravest. You got me? Give me that. What you got? Give me that in Daniel.
Oh.
Okay, well, give me the Maccabees.
First Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 10.
Come on!
What nation had not had a part in her kingdom?
Yes, what nation have not had a part in the destruction of the 12 tribes of Israel?
Come on!
Anytime when the transatlantic slave happened, you had many nations who benefited off of that thing. Many nations, all nations benefited off of us going into captivity, period. You understand? Go ahead.
And gotten of her spoils.
And gotten of the spoils. And gotten of the spoils. Hey, give me did I send you the other book? Yeah, give me that book.
Say every nation, whether they abstain from voting, or whether they voted or not, every nation has gotten or taken part in the enslavement of the 12 tribes of Israel, and reaped the rewards of the benefits from it.
Yep.
You know, the economy was built on our backs.
Right.
That'll bankrupt the EU. If you could you can't put a dollar amount on what we went through. They know that.
Hey, give me that in Daniel. Give me that in Daniel that back it up.
Daniel chapter 9 and verse 11.
Yep. Bring it out.
Yea, all Israel has transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
This is what we telling blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right. This is the reason why we went into slavery. This is the reason why things were done to us that was not done to any other nation, is because why we disobeyed God's laws. The laws of God is given to us. It's given to the 12 tribes. That's it. We the only ones that was under the law. The law is not for everybody. Go ahead.
And the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God.
That's Deuteronomy 28. That's Leviticus 26. These are the oaths that was written in the law. If you disobey my commandments, I'm going to pour up on you curses. Go ahead.
Because we have sinned against him, and he hath confirmed his words.
He confirmed it. Go ahead.
Which he spake against us.
Come on.
And against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil.
Go ahead.
For under the whole heaven, hath not been done.
This is the gravest crime right here. Under the whole heaven have not been done. Go ahead.
As has been done upon Jerusalem.
You can put that up. Have been done upon Jerusalem. This is the gravest crime in history. Facts. And we in a Christian society, and you don't understand this verse? You don't understand this? When you read in your scripture, you're not bringing these verses out on your Sundays?
Yep.
During your services? Get that in Baruch. It say the same thing. Oh.
Come on!
You know what I'm talking about? Says the same thing. Yeah, you could put them up and roll them through. This is what happened to us. And they saying, no, we gonna vote against this.
Hey, Cap, this past weekend you had Esau protesting about abortions at that clinic for a little bit. They were Christians. So now I'm sitting back thinking about it like
at the Planned Parenthood.
At the Planned Parenthood, there was a little group. There's a little group out there. They was quietly protesting, doing their thing over there. But you think about it, they're Christians. And it's like you saying you got these signs that say thou shalt not kill.
Yeah.
So there's a judgment for that. So who started the abortions? Whose forefathers started those abortions?
Come on!
And does that judgment still stand?
Yeah.
This is the hypocrisy of those other nations. They'll try to invoke the law on one end or try to use the law to justify them, but when it comes back on them, oh no, our hands is clean.
Yeah.
And that's what the United Nations is mad about. That's what the other nations is mad about. You coming into our land saying that we're doing our people wrong, we're pushing Islam on our people, we're pushing communism on our people. What about what you did to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans over in your land? Is that not the greatest crime?
You got me?
Baruch chapter 2 and verse 1.
Come on!
Therefore the Lord hath made good his word, which he pronounced against us, and against our judges that judge Israel, and against our kings, and against our princes, and against the men of Israel and Judah, to bring upon us great plagues.
Great plagues?
Such as never happened under the whole heaven.
It's the gravest crime, bro. It's the gravest crime that has happened in society, period. Is that it on that?
as it came to pass in Jerusalem, according to the things that were written in the law of Moses.
Go ahead. According to Deuteronomy 28.
Yes, sir.
And Leviticus 26. All right. You gonna say something else?
I was gonna back you up. You done with that scripture?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Zechariah 11:5 real quick. This is why, and you can actually start at verse 4. You can actually start at verse 4 with this one, because this is why they're not gonna hold themselves guilty. And watch how the Lord put it on the spirit of Zechariah to write this. Watch this. Zechariah 11:4.
Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Thus saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter.
We are the flock of the slaughter. Feed the flock. Give the understanding. That's what you see going on today. We're feeding the flock of the slaughter. We're giving the understanding behind what's going on, why it's going on. And it's simple. Deuteronomy 28:15. We broke God's laws.
Right.
Now we got to keep the commandments. These are the things that's being fed to the flock of the slaughter. Read.
Whose possessors.
It says whose possessors. It didn't say it like past tense. We're still in a possession. If you're still in North America, South America, Cuba, wherever you at, you are in a possession. You are still a slave.
Right.
Because that's how it was written in the curses. You're going to be in bondage. Read.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
They not going to hold themselves guilty. They're never going to condemn themselves. But we are still in a possession. So it says they hold themselves not guilty. Read.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
And they bless the Lord with the same mouth. They think that the Lord did this for them.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
And their own shepherds pity them not.
The own shepherds, that's your, today you could bring that up. Back then it was the scribes, Pharisees, and Sadducees. But today that's your pastors. That's your Christian pastors today that don't pity us. What they tell us? They tell you to turn the other cheek. They tell you for God so loved the world. Salvation's for everybody. You can't judge them. They don't pity us. They don't feed us what's needed because why? They have Christianity on their mind.
Hey, Cap.
Yes, sir.
So another reason why the EU could abstain from their vote also is because if they did interfere with it or vote on it, then it'll make our people put the dots together. I still start to think, hey, well, if Dutch, our people think Africans so Africans, but they find out the Dutch had something to do with it, the Spanish, the Portuguese, all these had something to do with it. Then they go back to the history. They be like, oh, so we are the people of the book. These guys that we see on the corner every week, they are telling us the truth. And the dots just come together.
Somebody tell the Negro that. Somebody tell the Negro. Go back to the article for me, brethren.
Talking about there ain't no slave ships.
Right.
Where the ships?
Read that.
The resolution.
Yes, sir.
The resolution also urges the prompt and unhindered restitution of cultural items, including artworks, monuments, museum pieces, documents, and national archives to their countries of origin without charge.
You see this? And this, you know, when you read that, what you think about? Remember. That's why the Lord said ain't nothing new under the sun. Get this in 1 Ezra. Remember what our forefathers said. Zerubbabel. We're gonna just jump to the point. Give me 1 Ezra 2, and let's look at verse 10.
1 Ezra chapter 2 and verse 10. King Cyrus also
Watch this.
brought forth the holy vessels, which Nebuchadnezzar had carried away from Jerusalem,
Go ahead.
and had set up in his temple of idols. Now when Cyrus, king of the Persians, had brought them forth, he delivered them to Mithridates, his treasurer, and by him they were delivered to Sanbassar, the governor of Judea.
You see that? They had to return all our, what we're reading right here, the monuments, the documents, you understand, our archives, our artwork. They had to return that stuff.
Right. Yes, sir.
It's nothing new under the sun. Young Cyrus said, man, return. This is not yours. Nebuchadnezzar came in. When he came in and destroyed the temple, he took everything. 70 AD, it's the same thing.
Yes, sir.
They came in, took all our resources, took our artwork, took our artifacts. The artifacts going into the scriptures. There's a lot of books that the Vatican has that guess what? We don't have access to. You understand? But guess what? Get that in Revelations 2. You know what I want, bro? We don't want no reparations.
We don't want no reparations.
We don't want no reparations, man. We know that the wise understand who was all involved, man. Give me that 22, that without halves. Give me that, what is it, 25?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
But that which ye have already.
We have enough. He's talking about the things that contained in this book because we understand there's other books that were written. There's documents. You understand? Go ahead.
But that which ye have already.
Come on.
Hold fast.
He said, hold fast. Go ahead.
Till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
So the Lord already equipped us with what we need to succeed. He already gave, he said, what you got right here, hold fast, study it, apply it to your life. Because this is going to be the things that you're going to use to overcome Satan. Overcome Satan.
Yeah.
So that's when I read it, I'm sitting there thinking about it just now. Like, bro, that was of yesterday.
Right.
You understand?
And Cap, it's not good enough just to repay what you took. You know what I'm saying? That's why reparations, we don't want it. You stole from me. The scriptures say you got to repay double.
Yeah.
I want double. I want that and some. And we know Esau not going to do that.
Right.
Esau's not. He's not equipped to do that. Mentally, he's not going to do that. So, like it says, and let me get. This is what we want. Where does it say that our gates will be continued? Zechariah? Is Isaiah 60? This is what we getting. This is what we want. This is a reparations that's in store for us. Isaiah 60.
Yeah, so they gonna give it back.
It's gonna be. We gonna get it back.
10 and 11.
Yep, 10 and 11. Yep.
Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
All right, so the heathen nations, they're gonna build up our walls. Read.
And their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
So the Lord, he's going to smite them in his wrath for what he's done, for what those nations have done to the apple of his eye. All right, read.
Therefore, thy gates shall be open continually.
Why the gates going to be open continually? Because it's going to be treasures coming in and day out. All day. Yeah. All right, read.
They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
So read.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
So this is the reparations we're looking for right here, Cap.
Yeah.
Our gates going to be continually open, and they're going to bring treasures day in and day out. And if you don't want to do it, what is saying verse 12 again?
Verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve
and
thee.
if you don't want to serve, read.
Shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
You're going to be utterly wasted. it ain't going to be about no shotgun, all right? All praises to the Most High.
And you got to remember, too, with this, the precepts, this is not our rest. So it's not of the Lord's will that we get reparations. Matter of fact, like it says, the righteous is going to understand the Lord has to make us uncomfortable here. It's only going to get worse. We have to get uncomfortable because we have to get off of Esau's. I'm trying to think of a word. You know what I'm saying?
Revelation 12.
Yeah.
The nurtured by the beast.
Yeah, we got to get off his paps.
Paps.
The Lord has to take us off of Esau's paps because this is not our rest. We're too dependent upon him, so he has to make us uneasy.
Yep.
Yes,
Hey, go back. Go back to that right quick. Let's see. Yeah, just read that one. The vote.
The vote in the 193 member world body was 123-3 with 52 abstentions.
Abstentions, meaning they abstained. You know, go ahead.
Argentina, Israel.
Look up the word abstentions. He ain't want no vote. Like, man, we ain't getting involved with this. We're going to hold our peace. Declining. Yep, give me that.
Abstention. An instance of declining to vote for or against a proposal or motion.
Right, abstaining. Go back. Restraining, the fact of practice of restraining oneself. Go ahead. So it said 123-3.
Right.
And none of them, America and Israel voted, said no.
Yep.
Go ahead. Go down.
That sounds like a win to me.
I'm telling you.
That sounds like a win.
But I want to get the reasonings. Let me see. Yeah, right there. Let me see that one.
The United States also strongly objects to the resolution's attempt to rank crimes against humanity in any type of hierarchy.
So they don't want to balance it. Remember, Daniel said this is the greatest atrocity that happened under earth. They don't want to put, okay, the transatlantic, this is number one.
Right.
What was going on over in Japan, maybe number two.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead. This is what they saying. Go ahead.
He said, the assertion that some crimes against humanity are less severe than others objectively diminishes the suffering of countless victims and survivors of other atrocities throughout history.
You see this? This is hypocrisy, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. That's hypocrisy. Just like to your point earlier, we bring up the things that happen with billions of African Americans, our forefathers, of the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand that happened to us, the death, destruction. They sit up there and bring up 2 million.
Right.
You know, in the Holocaust.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
And then play
Boy, ain't no way,
seen
boy.
a video and he said, listen, you think the number is 6? Now cut that in half.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's a discount.
Right.
Yep.
And the lasting
Can't
effects.
compare.
I'm
Go
sorry,
ahead,
Cap.
go
I was
ahead,
gonna say, and the lasting effects. So everything that came from slavery, the mind state that we have now, like he put it up earlier, the PTSD.
Yeah.
They talk about the radiation that goes on in other countries from them dropping bombs. What's radiated throughout our communities?
Right.
The death, the just what you say, vacant self-esteem. These are the things we suffer as a people.
Yep. Damn. And you sit up there and you know, America say, you know, we voting against the study. We voting against that because we don't want to sit up there and judge it in the hierarchy, right? Get the next one, the HR. Hold that one, but give me the HR 40. Because you got a lot of people that sit out there and they're trying to go for reparations. You got a lot of people that sign petitions and do this, that, and the third in order for blacks to get reparations. So what does America do? They created the damn HR 40. Read this right quick.
HR 40, the Commission to Study and Develop Reparation Proposals for African Americans Act, is a proposed U.S. federal bill that would establish a commission to examine the legacy of slavery, and discriminatory policies.
Do you think they honest with what they study?
No, sir.
Hell no.
They just voted on a world stage against it.
Right.
So you might as well kill this bill. But people don't want to talk about this. You understand? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if anything, it's a way to control the narrative. So that way they can outline and highlight, if anything, what they want to outline and highlight.
Right.
You know,
How the hell are you gonna put a bill in place to study the effects of slavery? You don't see that every day?
Right. Social media.
Huh?
Social media.
Yeah, they just show you, bro. These people, they are liars, bro. And they will not change, bro.
Right.
They're not gonna change. The bill aims to address economic, educational, and health disparities. Look, come on, bro. Keep it real. You see what's going on, man. Go back, bro. So that lets you know that this is disingenuous right here.
right.
That HR 40. Go to what's the next one we got? Yeah. Give me the book. Just showing you. Yeah, give me that.
African founders, how enslaved people expanded American ideals.
Go ahead, go in. Read that right quick, that paragraph right quick. African origins, yep.
African origins of slaves in North America. Diversity and tight clusters from every region.
Go ahead.
In early North America, every major colonial region imported African slaves. No two regional...
Hold on, bro. Read that again.
Every major colonial region imported African slaves.
All of them had their hand in it. This is why they said, no, we're not going to vote against it. They all know they're guilty. Guilty as charged.
Right.
Nobody sat back and said, this is wrong. No. They all financed off of this thing.
Yep.
The British, the Dutch, the...
Yeah.
And Amalek.
And then sit up there, y'all remember, I didn't send this to you, but the scramble for Africa.
Yeah. Yep.
Berlin
Conference.
Yeah. Hold on, I got a photo.
Every country caught up in that.
It says every major colonial region. So when they were, what they had, the 13 original colonies, it was divided up by country, right? So you had Britain, you had the Dutch, so on and so forth. So every nation, literally, every European nation, everyone in that EU had a part, you know what I mean, in that right there.
Hey, download that for me. Let me see. To your point, officer, what you just said, I don't think I got a picture, but it is a picture in that book, what you just said about the 13 colonies when it comes over, how they separated from Dutch, Portuguese, and all that.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Yeah, so where we at? Go back to the book. Yeah, put that up there. Flip it around for me. Yep. Right there. Put it up. You see this? Africa in 1700s. in 18th century. And then you see today, after the scramble of Africa. Really took place in the late 1800s. You see that? You know what I mean? How they scrambled it up, bro. Divided it up. They knew they took advantage of it, bro. Right. You know? And you remember that it's a photo that had us all where we was all, damn, what's the name of the photo? where it had the Dahomey,
Oh yeah.
Morocco, you know, where we was all Levi land.
Negro land lap.
Negro land.
Negro land map. You
yeah.
want that?
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, I can get it. Yep.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, that's it right
Yep.
there. Yeah, you all right, Jonah. You all right.
That's probably the best one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So they knew.
Slave coast. Yeah.
Go come out. Benin.
Yeah. Guinea, slave coast, Judah, right underneath that.
Mm-hmm. Judah. Mm-hmm.
So go out. Let's see. Go back to the book. Hold that map. Go back to the book. I was just looking and thinking of something. Go back to the book. All right, read that again.
In early North America, every major colonial region imported African slaves.
Go ahead.
No two regional patterns were quite alike, and each region was unique in its timing, rhythm, size, scale, and mix of African origins. But even as these American regional patterns were never the same, they tended to be similar in several ways that are fundamental to this inquiry.
Right.
First, each American region, without exception, tended to draw slaves out of most major African regions in the Atlantic slave trade, from northern Senegal to southern Angola. In our inquiries, slaves came from Senegal and Gambia. Upper Guinea.
And that's what we just seen on the map. When I was looking at the map, it just reminded me of that. Upper Guinea. And this how you know they strategically was targeting the 12 tribes.
Yes, sir.
They knew where we was. They knew where we dwelt. You understand? When we was dwelling on the west coast of Africa, even on the east coast, they knew where we was and how we were living. We was under idolatry. Remember, what's that in Psalms? Yeah, give me that. When we learned the way. And a lot of our brothers and sisters was trapped under Islam based off the sub-Saharan slave trade. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Give me.
The book of Psalm, chapter 106 and verse 34.
Bring it out.
They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord commanded them.
Go ahead.
But were mingled among the heathen.
We was mingled, even in Africa. We was mingled among the heathen. Go ahead.
And learned their works.
And we learned their works. We learned their works. And sometimes, the majority of time, it was by force. You understand? A lot of our brothers and sisters came under the Islamic religion by persecution.
Right.
You understand? Mecca was one of the biggest slave ports in the world, period. You understand? Before the transatlantic slave trade.
Yep.
That's how they got together. You read that in the book of Joel. Can we get that right quick, Joel 3? Because I think you made a statement earlier about blacks selling blacks. That's one of the narratives that they try to push, that we sold our own people. Give me that. The Bible, for you damn Christians, I'm sorry. You
get one, Cap. Go ahead.
Okay. I was almost there, bro. But the scriptures let you know who sold who. Give me that right quick.
Joel, chapter 3, start at verse 2.
Go ahead.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Go ahead.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
That's going to be in the last days. This is going to be the war over in Jerusalem. And he gathered all these nations to come fight for what's going on over there. We seeing the groundworks. I made a statement earlier. You seeing the groundwork right now. Go ahead.
Whom they have scattered among the nations.
Who? These nations have scattered. All these nations, he said, I'm gathering together, had their hand in our destruction. Whom they have scattered. Go ahead.
And parted my land.
And they the ones that parted the land. The Balfour Declaration. You understand? Go ahead.
And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot.
Said cast lots. We're going to take these over in Guinea. We're going to take these in Senegal. We're going to take these. Give me some more.
Gambia.
In Gambia.
Equatorial Guinea.
Sierra Leone. You understand? Nigeria. We're going to take these parts. He said they have cast lots for the people. Go ahead.
And have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine.
Go ahead.
That they might drink.
Yeah, you can put that one up there. I like that one. Yeah. That's it right there, bro.
Hey, Cap, remember earlier you was talking about how they dealing with the little girls. It says it's reiterated right here. They sold a girl for wine.
Yeah. These people always been pedophiles, bro. You understand? Gambia, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia. This is all, look, you see where in the red, this is where Britain, That's the scramble, and they started to just part everything up.
Yep.
Take over everything. The French, Germany had their hand in it, Portugal, you know?
All European nations.
The ones that said we don't want to vote. Yeah.
All of them.
Right. Same play they did over here in the Americas.
Yep.
And going back to what you said earlier, remember who was that? The British Queen Elizabeth. That picture where all those treasures that she stole.
Yeah.
You got to return all of that.
Yeah, that's coming. Yeah,
that's coming back.
Yeah.
No, they don't
So
want to do that.
we don't need nothing now. We just gonna bring out these prophecies. We're gonna bring out this history.
Yeah.
You understand? We're gonna get ourselves together, and then in that day,
right?
And in that day,
yes, sir.
We all gonna get one of them crowns.
We all gonna get one of them. Yeah, that ain't nothing right there. That ain't nothing right there. We don't want that.
That's every country that she didn't been to. Her people's forefathers.
Hey, Cap, you think about it, like when you go to Africa, how you got a country, Equatorial Guinea, that speaks Spanish?
Yeah.
How you go to Malawi and or these different countries and they speak in French in Africa? These different, that's showing you that this is true. They came and they colonized, and it says you a nations whose tongue you're not gonna understand.
Right.
You started to learn their tongue.
Yep. And now you wonder why the world is in labor right now. You wonder why these plagues are in the earth. It's because of the 12 tribes of Israel. Read that again. Where you at in Joel?
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
And they have cast lots for my people.
Go ahead.
And have given a boy for an harlot, and so the girl for wine,
Go ahead.
that they might drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and
So
Zidon?
he's letting you know who the players are. Tyre, Zidon. These are Hamitic nations right here. Go ahead.
And all the coast of Palestine.
And all the Palestinians. These are the Arabs who had us in captivity under Islam, the sub-Saharan slave trade. Go ahead.
Will ye render me a recompense?
And what did they do? They was rounding us up. He said, will you pay me back? Go ahead.
And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily.
So the Lord don't even want a damn recompense. Why you think we want reparations? And the Lord don't want reparations. You ain't no dollar amount that you could put on it.
Right.
He said, will you render me a recompense? I'm going to surely get it back on your head. Go ahead.
Swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Come on.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold.
You take my silver, my artifacts, you understand? And my gold. Go ahead.
And I've carried into your temples.
And you took it to your temples. Go ahead.
My goodly, pleasant things. The children also of Judah. And the children of Jerusalem.
The children of Judah and our northern kingdom brothers and sisters. The children of Jerusalem. Go ahead.
Have ye sold unto the Grecians?
And he let you know who they sold them to.
Yes, sir.
To the white man, to the Grecians. How come these Christians in this society are not reading these verses?
Bring it out.
What does, ask your pastor, what does this mean?
Right.
Who the hell was getting sold to the Grecians, to the white man? In the Holocaust, well, who was getting sold? Who did you get sold to? What white men, what white people did you get sold to?
Right.
You understand? Come on, bro. They don't fit the prophecies.
At all.
Period. And this is why they want to marginalize us. This is why they want to take us down. Because they know we bringing out the truth.
That's right.
That's it. Was that it on that, officer? I think it was.
Yes,
but was it? Okay. Go ahead. I ain't looking at it.
That you might remove them far from their border.
It wasn't it, bro. You understand that they might remove them far from the land. That's our land that we're going to get back, that Daniel talked about. He going to put us back in the land. We're going to inherit that thing forever, period, bro. You understand? Now watch this. Watch this. Now go back to the book. I think it was a little bit more. What time? Okay. Yep. Just read that second paragraph and then we can drop it.
First?
First, yep.
First, each American region, without exception, tended to draw slaves out of most major African regions in the Atlantic slave trade, from northern Senegal to southern Angola. In our inquiries, slaves came from Senegal and Gambia, Upper Guinea, Fouta Djallon, the Windward Coast, Sierra Leone, the Gold Coast, and Slave Coast.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
The Upper Niger Valley, Benin, and Biafra or Biafra, to nearly every coastal Northern American region.
He said to nearly every coastal North American region. Go ahead.
From New England and New Netherlands to the Hudson and Delaware valleys, the Chesapeake Bay, coastal Carolina, Florida, the Gulf Coast, and Louisiana.
You see that? This is the history.
Yep.
This is the history, and you got Negroes out here fixing their mouths talking about slavery is not real.
Right.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Nobody, you understand? This is what happened to our people. And what mode of transportation? Get that in Deuteronomy 28:68.
Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And it shall come. I'm sorry, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Lord said he was going to bring us back into bondage. That's what the word Egypt means, back into bondage again. Go ahead.
With ships.
When did the Israelites go into Egypt with ships?
Come on!
Last I checked, the history that we read, we walked into Egypt.
Right.
So when did we ever go back historically into Egypt with ships? Letting you know this is a prophecy. Give me what Egypt is, Revelations, real quick.
Bring it out.
Just real quick.
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies.
This is going to explain what the Egypt is. Go ahead. Our dead bodies, meaning we spiritually dead.
Right.
And it's going to explain it. Go ahead.
Shall lie in the street of the great city.
The great city, go ahead.
Which spiritually,
go ahead.
is called Sodom and Egypt.
This is a spiritual Egypt. It has a perverse spirit about it. You understand? They had a lot of gods in Egypt, same that they do here.
Yes, sir.
A lot of idolatry in Egypt, same that they do here. This is why I said it's a spiritual Egypt. It's a spiritual perverseness. Whatever island that these Europeans took over when they came to the Western Hemisphere, it had that same spirit behind it. But this one right here, this is that great city, Babylon. Above all the damn, you understand, above all his other territories where he set his domain. And you got all these criminals. A lot of those Europeans that migrated over here, these was criminals. These was criminals. These was the bums of Europe. You understand that they was forcing up out of there, bro. They came over there when the rich come over here, apply the land. They sent the criminals over here to manage the land.
Right.
You understand? To get wealthy, to get rich. This is what was going on. These were the people. This is why I say he set the bases of men over us.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Where also our Lord was crucified.
Where also the image of our Lord was crucified. You understand? Because a lot of people don't know that Christ is a black man.
That's right.
And even though you read it, Jonah, bro.
Come on!
Oh, you making me proud today, man. You understand, bro? A lot of people don't know that, guess what, bro? Our people, a lot of people don't know that Christ is a black man, even though we read it to them. We read it out the Bible and they say color don't matter. Well, why the hell is this documented in the scriptures? And why is this image being plastered all over the world? And you never batted an eye to it. And you wonder why you in the midst of plagues. You wonder why the world is in labor. You understand? As the Lord bring forth his kingdom, his son, period. Christ is a black man according to the Bible, and his people are black and Hispanic of melanation.
Bring it out.
You understand? Period. It just is what it is.
Come on!
All right, where was we at, bro?
Deuteronomy 28.
Okay, let's read that.
Deuteronomy
Yeah,
chapter.
you all right, go ahead.
Chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out!
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into bondage again, go ahead.
With ships.
This time, that's the mode of transportation, with cargo slave ships. They rounding us up all the western hemisphere, all the west coast of Africa, every place that they named, and they brought us over here by way of cargo slave ships. They did the same thing to our North American brothers, man. Northern Kingdom brothers. When they was shipping them to Europe, shipping them back over to the Eastern Hemisphere.
Yes, sir.
This is why they bearing Rodriguez and Gonzalez and all these last names.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Go ahead. Oh, okay. Yep. Put that up there. All right, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Telling you, bro. You understand? When it all come together, it's a feeling that come over you, bro. You put me in the spirit. Put that up there, bro. Yeah. This is all where they were shipping us all over the world, brothers. All over the world. This is why we have to come out of Christianity, man. Get your spirit right. These are the prophecies. This is why the world is in plagues right now to this day. This is why it's commotion, chaos all over the world in a state of confusion. No King's Day and all that. This is why it's going on, man. Go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And you see one of the islands is Cuba. It's Cuba. Our people, these are our brothers and sisters over there in Cuba. Give me that next one about Cuba. Why are they strategically going against Cuba? Because those are our brothers. Those are our brothers, Manasseh, who was dwelling on the west coast of Africa with us, and they got brung over here on cargo slave ships. The only difference between us is boat stops.
That's
man.
it.
We got to understand that. Play this, Drew.
In its own way, if tourism and everything else, it's a beautiful island, great weather. They're not in a hurricane zone, which is nice for a change, They won't be asking us for money for hurricanes every week.
Man,
but I think Cuba's seen the end. All my...
It's the pride of this man,
yes,
bro.
Sir. Yes, sir.
It's the pride of this man, man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Right.
This is why the Lord said, bro, I'm raising him up so I could destroy it. So when I destroy him, everybody gonna know I am the Lord.
Right.
I raised him up to speak the way that he's speaking with such arrogancy.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, play, bro.
Hurricane zone, which is nice for a change, They won't be asking us for money for hurricanes every week. Wow! But I think Cuba's seen the end. All my life I've been hearing about the United States and Cuba. When will the United States do it? I do believe I'll be having the honor of taking Cuba.
Damn.
Boy, ain't no way,
That's a
boy.
big honor.
Taking Cuba.
Taking Cuba in some form, yeah. Taking Cuba. I mean, whether I
Stop.
free
You know
it,
what he said?
take.
It said in some form.
Yeah.
We gonna take it. He paused and thought about the word that he was about to use, bro.
Yep.
We gonna take this Cuba. We taking it.
Basically saying one way or the other.
Yeah.
We gonna get Cuba.
I'm telling you, bro.
It's gonna happen.
You understand? Go ahead. But the reason why it is because those are our brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Those are our brothers, and because of idolatry, a lot of them brothers that's on the island wrapped up in idolatry.
Yes, sir.
Wrapped up in Christianity.
Yep.
And the Lord said, if you submit yourself to these idols,
Right.
I'm gonna send a people far. Give me that Deuteronomy 28:40. You know what I want?
Yep.
The eagle.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 49.
Bring it out.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
From far, go ahead.
From
What's the top religion in Cuba?
Catholicism.
I know it is. I'm just,
Okay.
we got to pull it up.
Okay.
Let the people see. Go ahead.
I thought you was asking.
No, you good, bro. You good. Read that for me, officer.
Christianity is the predominant religion in Cuba, with Roman Catholicism being the largest denomination.
A lot of our people wrapped up in it. You understand? So the Lord said, listen, if you in idolatry, the Lord is going to do what? Go back to Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 49. Come on. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flyeth.
Go ahead.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Go ahead.
A nation of
Let's speak
fierce.
a different dialect. Go ahead.
A nation of fierce countenance.
This is a nation of fierce countenance. Go ahead.
Which shall not regard the person of the old.
They not regarding the old.
Nor show favor to the young.
Right now, listen, when they took Maduro out, they knew what they was doing. When they took over their oil reserves, they knew that Venezuela was supplying a lot of those nations, a lot of our brothers, with resources to sustain them. They knew that.
Yep.
This is why Donald Trump said, it's been years I've been hearing about Cuba. How come we can't take over Cuba? Because why? They've been backed up by their brothers.
Right.
But now I take down this one plant, this chest. I take down this pond. Now this one falling.
Right.
Now they a nation of fierce counsel. They don't give a damn about the old or the young over in Cuba. They got them sitting in dark over there, darkness.
Yep.
Give me that next one, Jew.
Yep.
Yeah, stop playing. You can play it without the sound. They got our people sitting over there right now in darkness. Where is the uproar? Where's the uproar? Where's the UN on this?
Yeah.
Where's the United Nations on this?
Yep.
Because they sitting right there next to America while she's doing this. And they know that it's nothing that they can do. It's nothing they can say, bro. Because they know they involved. All of them involved in it. Just pause it right there. The only damn light is in a 5-star hotel. In the middle of the damn island.
They can't afford.
That they can't afford. That is not built for them. Remember we went into damn Malawi. We going to the Lake Malawi. Before we get to their lake, where they get their resources, their fish, this damn devil then built a damn, what was it called?
A resort.
A resort.
Yeah, you have to go through.
A resort around the damn lake.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
That the damn locals can't afford to go to.
Nothing but poverty around.
Right.
Our brothers over there said, bro, we ain't never even been to this lake. And we've been over here our whole, imagine that.
That's crazy.
We what was it, about an hour and some change away?
Yeah.
And they said we never even been to the lake, bro.
Yep. Wow. Yep.
And Cap, it was nobody there. When we got there, it was like nobody was there. 2 random dudes, two random people was there, but it was nobody there.
And they had to pay to get into the lake.
They had to pay,
the locals
bro.
had to pay to get into the lake.
You understand? Go ahead. What you gonna say?
I was gonna say when Trump said by some way or form, that spirit, his spirit was starting to show. Get that in Genesis 27. Read verse 28 first, though.
Bring it out, bro.
For the blessing of Jacob. Watch this.
You said read verse
28. Genesis 27, 28.
Genesis chapter 27 and verse 28.
Bring it out.
Therefore God give thee of the dew of heaven.
This is the blessing that Isaac was given to Jacob. Watch this.
And the fatness of the earth.
The fatness of the earth was the resources that was given. All of us dwelt somewhere with some type of natural resource that's beneficial. So when you look at Cuba, it's nickel. Nickel is in every battery, every recycled battery, every Tesla has to use nickel because that's the resource that's there. So they're rich in resources, right? Now jump over to verse 39.
Verse 39.
No, verse 39.
39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him.
So this is what Isaac answered to Esau for his blessing. Watch this.
Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
But you would think, like, wait a minute, that blessing was given to Jacob. So how is Esau now going to get the fatness of the earth if that blessing was given to Jacob? Watch how he's going to get it. Read.
And of the dew of heaven from above.
Because why? They're everywhere in the world. When you look at the U.S. embassies, they're in every nation. Come on.
And by thy sword.
And by thy what?
Sword.
By thy sword. That's what Donald Trump was. I'm going to get it in some way, shape, or form. He's getting it by the sword. They can't get, that's the only way that Esau can get to his resources because the earth is not given unto him. So he has to go rob, rape, and pillage, and steal and kill in order to get these resources. So yes, he's going in there by the sword.
Look, and at the end of the day, this is the same plan that the same, what am I trying to say? The same play. The same play that they've done over history. Remember, we were talking earlier. It's no different than the besieging in Rome in 70 AD. It's the same thing. All you do is starve them out, and when they can't eat anymore, when they hungry, you can't fight. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing as a besieging.
You got to make a deal.
And that's Deuteronomy 28:52. The curse is still in effect. I will besiege thee in thy gates. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. There's nothing new under the sun. Nothing new.
Deborah said something heavy. She said, I don't see how our people can still have any kind of faith in these people or their religion after everything that they have done to our ancestors and present day. I don't see how it is. But that just shows you the level of madness. You understand that our people, that spiritual spell that we're under, that we can't see past. That's why I said the wicked gonna do wickedly, and they're not gonna understand.
Yes, sir,
They're not gonna understand. All right. Watch this. Where was we at? Yeah, go ahead. Give it to Rick. Play. Yeah, play that.
Donald Trump and Marco Rubio. So right now, Donald Trump and Marco Rubio are trying to work out a deal with Cuba. They're trying to do economics, not war, not intervention. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah. It's yeah. They are trying to negotiate stuff, and my dad is in Cuba actually.
Really?
Yeah. The whole country is in dark.
Look
There
at this,
is no
man.
power in the whole country.
Right now, there's no power.
No, it's no power. That's bad for the internet. You cannot call anybody when there is no electricity in the country and so many stuff. The street is empty.
What if you're sick and you need a machine to live?
I mean, people do what they can do, but there is technically nothing.
Then you just die.
Yeah.
They over there killing.
So right now, Donald Trump.
They over there killing our people, innocent people. They over there committing war crimes on a worldwide damn level.
Right.
Nobody saying nothing. Nobody batting an eye. Why? Because it's going against the children of Israel, and this is why they voted for it. Now they say in one aspect, well, that's during those times. According to that time, slavery wasn't a law. But what's going on right now?
Same thing.
What's going on right now when you actually killing our brothers over here in Cuba? Come on.
And you
kidnapping presidents in damn Venezuela.
It's a war tactic. A siege is a war tactic. That's how they win wars. So when you don't have a power grid, it's so much that goes behind that. First, she said the medical. You got people that need what do they call ventilators, things of that sort. They can't breathe without the machine. So people are dying just off the strength of that. You have no refrigeration. I think he said it. Trump said it. he might not have said it, but you can't even keep your food without rotting. The food's going to rot over time. So you can't, you will starve to death. That's a war tactic, and he knows what he's doing. Yeah. Like it says, his inward thought is deep. When he stopped that oil coming from Venezuela, he knew.
He already knew.
He knew.
He knew what time it was.
He was killing 2 birds with 1 stone at the end of the day.
And guess what, bro? And none of these. This is why. Hey, give me that scripture. It says, where the Lord said, "Where's your lovers at?" It's in Jeremiah. I think it is. Where your lovers at? That you looking for? To get pity from.
Right.
Just look it up. Jeremiah 30. Let's look at verse 14.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
All thy lovers have forgotten
These
thee.
are the nations that scattered us, that we assimilated to. What's that term when you start feeling sorry for your oppressor? Stockholm syndrome.
Yes, sir.
You understand? We got Stockholm syndrome now. We done fell in love. We done made covenants. We in bed with the rest of these nations.
Right.
Same nations that did all manner the gravest crime in humanity against us.
Heinous crimes.
Go ahead, read.
All thy lovers have forgotten thee.
Go ahead.
They seek thee not.
They seek thee not. Go ahead. They ain't saying nothing. They're not coming to relieve nothing. Go ahead.
For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy.
Go ahead.
With the chastisement of a cruel one. For the multitude of thine iniquity. Because thy sins were increased.
Because of sin. Because of sin. That's why I said, ain't none of them. Give me that in Psalms 69. Come on. Psalm 69. We might come back there because there's a little bit more on that. Psalms 69. Look at 20.
Psalm chapter 69 and verse 20.
Bring it out.
Reproach hath broken my heart.
Reproach hath broken what?
My heart.
You see that? Reproach should, man, our people, instead of partying, instead of out there, like you made mention down in Houston, our people clubbing,
spring break,
doing all manner of evil, and you don't see the reproach of your people that's around you.
Right.
Our forefather David said, man, reproach, when he seen the reproach of our people, what was going on, he said, man, it broke his heart, bro. Go ahead.
I am full of heaviness.
Go ahead.
And look for some to take pity.
And he said he looked for some to take pity. Ain't this the mindset that we have? He said, we look for some. Damn, give us some type of relief. Go ahead.
But there was none.
But David said it ain't none.
Right.
Ain't none of your lovers seeking you. Ain't none of your lovers coming for the aid of Cuba. Ain't nobody came for the aid of African Americans, our Hispanic brothers. Ain't nobody said, no, hey, damn, let's give them reparations. Man, we didn't did a lot to these guys, man.
So Cap, with all that Roman Catholicism over there, Rome ain't coming to save them?
No.
Christian church ain't coming to save them?
No, bro. And the Roman Catholic, the Pope ain't gonna bat an eye.
Not one.
He ain't gonna make not one statement. You understand?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
What about the missionaries that be coming to send relief and aid? Where are they at?
Not one statement. You understand? They asses got to suffer with our brothers and sisters, or get the hell up out of there. You understand? That's it. Period. Go ahead.
And I looked for some to take pity.
Go ahead.
But there was none.
There is none. Go ahead.
And for comforters. But I found none.
But we not gonna find no pity with these other nations. We ain't gonna find no comforters with these other nations. Period. Our comfort has to come from the Messiah, this Bible.
Yes, sir.
His spirit. That's it in these last days. From there, where you at, bro? Go back to that. Was it an article with that?
Yeah, the Hill.
Yeah, come on.
That Hill article. Yep.
Go ahead, read.
Trade with Cuba collapses as Trump escalates pressure on Communist Party leadership.
Go down. Read the first couple paragraphs, and then we're going to jump down.
Whether it's the United States trade embargo to counter Fidel Castro's 1959 revolution or the widespread starvation of the special period that followed the breakup of its Cold War patron, the Soviet Union, both U.S. hostilities and calamities of its own making have proven no match for the country's leadership.
They was able to sustain. Go ahead.
But perhaps none of those crises pose as grave a threat as the one triggered by an all but declared naval siege by the Trump administration.
See that? That's a siege, bro.
Yep.
Said it's a naval siege that they doing, bro. Go ahead.
As it seeks to force.
That's why Trump said, I've been hearing about U.S. and Cuba all my life.
I'm tired of hearing.
He said, I'm going to be the one. Man, I'm telling you, bro, the Lord put a spirit on him, bro.
Yes, sir.
Said, I'm Epiphanes on earth right here. I'm going to be the one. Go ahead.
as it seeks to force regime change in the wake of its successful ousting of Cuba's longtime ally, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. Even as he
Trump is on a regime change campaign right now. I'm talking about all over the world. Venezuela, this boy crazy. But keep going. I ain't mean to
go down. What you was talking about?
Down. Do to read like the last 4 paragraphs. Yeah, because it's a lot. It's a whole lot. Read the goal.
The goal.
Yeah.
The goal, said Rubio, is to encourage the development of the nation's small private sector. The reason why those industries have not flourished in Cuba is because the regime has not allowed them to flourish. Rubio said when announcing the private sales.
Rubio is the devil that the Bible speaks of, bro. That's the damn devil. You understand, bro? Cuba, they've been flourishing this whole time. Now all of a sudden, now we got to go in there because y'all not flourishing to the standards that we deem. Go ahead.
We ain't making enough money off of y'all right now.
Right.
But it's unclear if any companies have started fuel shipments, and critics say the strategy is unrealistic as most Cuban companies lack capital or the Cuban government has a monopoly on gasoline distribution. John Fedler, owner of Premier Automotive Export.
Hold on, go down. Where is it at? Where
the tariffs? I'm trying to
go up. Scroll up. Let me see. I thought we had it.
Right here. In the run up.
Go up in the look for in the run up.
Let me see.
Go up. Up. Right there. Hold
up. I don't want you to read the wrong thing. It said the tariffs. Oh, yeah. That's it. In the run-up. Yep, read that.
In the run-up to the U.S. military's ousting of Maduro during a nighttime raid on January the 3rd, Trump declared that the U.S. would block all Venezuelan oil shipments to Cuba and even seize a few tankers to enforce what it called a quarantine, borrowing a term used by President John F. Kennedy during the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. Later in the month, Trump signed an executive order threatening tariffs on any country that supplies oil to Cuba.
There you go, right there, bro.
Yep.
Anybody that wanna aid Cuba, they want to come to her aid, they had pity on her. He said, bro, you're going to get hit with tariffs.
Yep.
There's going to be consequences. Go ahead.
I was about to say, Cap, look. And it said, go back over, it said John F. Kennedy coined the term quarantine. Quarantine is another word for siege. They're surrounding it. They're quarantined. They're sieged so that nothing could come in and nothing could come out. They're starving them out, and they're blocking them from receiving their resources.
Hey, and Cap, it's crazy because remember you said you got to listen to the wording that they use.
Yeah.
When you quarantine something, why are you quarantining?
Because cut them off, separate them.
No. Why do you quarantine?
Like it's something wrong with it, like it's sick.
Like an infection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we quarantining this infection in Cuba.
Dang.
This man crazy, bro. You got to really listen to the words that he used, bro. Man, quarantine. We got to get the sickness from up out of there. We can't go in until it's gone.
Yeah,
wow. Crazy. But yeah, that's wild.
All right, was that it on them?
It's a little bit more, but it's a we a little bit short for time. But
yeah, that's it. You could drop that.
Okay.
So this is where we at. I want to make sure we got everything. I think so. All right, give me that in Psalms. So going back to go back to Daniel 12. Daniel 12.
Quarantine.
Wow. Yeah, man. We got to pay attention to the signs, y'all. Stay locked in. Daniel chapter 12, and let's read verse 3.
Daniel chapter 12 and verse 3.
Let's read verse 2.
Verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake.
This is the returning of Messiah. So while we in these plagues, actually, I do want that. Give me that second Ezra. Second Ezra 15.
Yes, sir.
Before the actual salvation, before us being saved from the various lands that we were scattered to, the Lord is going to put plagues upon this earth. All right? And then we're going to come back to Daniel. Go ahead.
Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world.
I'm going to bring plagues on the world. Go ahead.
The sword, famine, death, and destruction.
These are all the plagues that he's going to bring up on the earth. Sword, famine, death, destruction. It's coming to this earth. But watch this. How is he going to disseminate these plagues? Jump down right quick for me. So I think it's 35.
Verse 35.
Let me look at it first. Where you at? Second Ezra 15?
15, yes, sir.
Yep, or 16. Second Ezra 16:35.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 35.
Come on! Go ahead.
Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
You see that? So the Lord said, hear these things and understand. Understand with wisdom. Don't be like the wicked that is in state of confusion. Hear and understand, ye servants of the Lord. Hold that. Who the servants of the Lord, bro? Isaiah 44, I think it is.
Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 1. Come on. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant.
Jacob is the servants. We are the servants of the Lord. Jacob, the 12 tribes, not Esau. These are two completely different nations. He said Jacob is the servants. Read that again.
Come on. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant.
Jacob, my servant. Go back.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 35.
Come on.
Bring it out. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants
Jacob, go ahead.
of the Lord.
Go ahead.
Behold the word of the Lord. Receive it.
Receive it. Understand it. Go ahead.
Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake.
Don't believe in these different religions that you wrapped up in, that you have been caught up in your whole life. It said, don't believe these gods. Because why? They're constantly, consistently lying to you. Go ahead.
Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
These plagues, death, destruction, sword, famine, they're drawing nigh and they're not going to slack off. Go ahead.
As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son.
Damn, go ahead.
Within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb.
You know, you see the Lord jump right into the 9th month. You know what I mean? He said, listen, you get them damn plagues right here. You understand? In this month, this is one of the most critical time in a woman's labor right here.
Right.
That 9th month, she be sitting there and, damn, is that a contraction? You feel a little something? No, that wasn't that. Yeah, maybe it was a contraction. This is what's going on in the earth. These are what's going on with these different plagues. Go ahead.
Great pains compass her
You might
womb.
not thought that COVID was a plague. You might have thought that might have been that first plague. Damn, is this a plague? Is this a little contraction? But as we go further on into labor, what happens? You know vividly. You understand, hey, damn, that right there?
That's it.
That's a contraction. Go ahead.
Within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb.
Great pains compass her womb. Go ahead.
Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment.
He said they slack not a moment. It's coming back to back to back. You're gonna hear about more death, more destruction, more famine, and this is what the leadership was bringing out. What are you doing in that state of peace?
Bring it out.
Because the plagues ain't sustained over the course of time. You get a little peace in there.
Right.
So with that peace, with that understanding, being wise, what provisions are you putting in place?
Right.
Bring it out. You understand? To make sure that you don't get wrapped up with this confusion that's going out. Go ahead.
Even so, shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth?
Go ahead.
And the world shall mourn.
The whole world is going to be in mourning. Go ahead.
And sorrows shall come upon it on every side.
Says sorrow is going to come upon every side. So you wondering why it's destabilization in Libya. You wondering why they going through what they going through over in Venezuela. Come on. In Cuba. You understand? It said in every side, America's in the uproar. You wondering why all these things are taking place. Europe, what's going on over there. You wondering why it's all taking place? Because why? It says sorrow is going to be upon every side. You're not going to be able to escape it. Not going to be able to escape it. You understand? Go ahead. Is that it on that? Go ahead.
Verse 39.
Yep. Verse 40.
Verse 40. O my people.
O my servants. That's going right back up to the servants. Jacob, go ahead.
Hear my word.
Hear the word.
Make ye ready to the battle.
You better make yourself ready for this battle. This we about to embark on. Go ahead.
And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
So in those evils, what we supposed to be as?
Pilgrims upon the earth.
You're supposed to be as a pilgrim. You understand? Give me the definition of a pilgrim. Come on. The Lord like using little titles too.
Right.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
see.
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, be as a pilgrim up on the earth. Read that.
Pilgrim. A person who journeys to a sacred place for religious reasons.
You see that, a person who journeys, who's always on the go, a traveler, a mover. You know, you brothers, man, I was talking to my wife, bro. Y'all got to really start understanding the highway system, how the highway is set up.
Right.
Be able to read signs. You understand?
Right.
Because we going to be moving.
Google
These
Maps.
are little things that, you know, you ain't going to have that.
No Google. Yeah, yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes,
You
sir.
know, when stuff pop off, they going to be cutting a lot of little resources that we got accustomed to, you know, that been nurturing us. A lot of us don't even know our numbers.
Right.
You understand? You don't even know your number. Remember when you was little?
Yeah.
Like you remember your whole damn family verbatimly.
Yes.
I still
Yes.
remember my number when I was a kid.
I know mine for today.
You understand?
My grandma number today.
Now you say, hey, call Officer G.
Yeah.
You know, hand me a phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be stuck. Damn. So these are things that, you know, we have to exercise ourselves in. But like I said, with the highway system, y'all better know, you know, what even numbers are, how the highways break down, 35 to 70,
North, east, south, west.
You talk about it all the time.
Huh?
You do
I'm
talk
telling
about
you,
that. Yes, sir.
you better know it, bro. You better study it now. You understand? Because when the scripture says be pilgrims, you're going to be moving from city to city. You understand? And you're going to have to know where you're going, bro.
Yep. Get a map. Nobody got maps no more.
Yeah.
Yep. Get a map.
That's a good
Learn
point.
how to use a map.
Yep. Make yourself ready, bro. You know, go back. Where was we at? You could drop Daniel. You could drop that. Give me Psalms 27:14. Psalms 27:14.
The book of Psalms, chapter 27 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
Wait on the Lord.
So we got to do what?
Wait on the Lord.
You understand? He said, hey, in that time, in those evils, make yourself ready for the battle and wait patiently on the Lord. Go ahead.
Be of good courage.
And be of good courage. Why? Because we got understanding. We know clearly what's going on around us and why these things are taking place. So that's where that courage comes from. Waiting on the Lord. Go ahead.
And he shall strengthen thine heart.
And he is going to be the one that strengthen your spirit. If you waiting, if you being patient, if you studying right now, how are you going to get strengthened if you ain't studying? You're going to be just as confused as everybody else. So when you starting to see all these things happening, open up your Bible and, see, and go to the precept. Oh, this is what this is talking about. This is Isaiah 19. This is Isaiah 14. This is what this is going into.
Right.
That's you strengthening your spirit. So when things pop up, you are already accustomed to doing such. Go ahead. Is that it on that?
Wait, I say, on the Lord.
He had to follow up again. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Give me Lamentations right quick. 3:25 and 26. We ended with that.
Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 25.
Come on.
The Lord is good unto them that wait for him.
You see that? The Lord said, I'm good to them that be patient, that wait for me. Go ahead.
To the soul that seeketh him.
To the soul that seek this Bible. Seek out of the book of the Lord and read. I'm patient with them. I'm going to be good to them. Just like he was in time past. Hold that. I know I said that's the last one, but if you know
you know
it is what it is. Come on. Give me that in Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 19.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 19.
Bring it out.
If ye be willing and obedient.
If you've been obedient. Leadership been telling us, get your pantries in order. Get your affairs in order. Think about what's coming. You know, when you spending money, it should be, hey, I'm preparing myself for what's coming. Watch this. Go ahead.
If you be willing and obedient.
If you be willing and obedient in that aspect, go ahead.
Ye shall eat the good of the land.
You going to eat the good of the land. You going to be all right. You ain't going to be confused. So the same thing that took place during this time, where Isaiah's warning them when the Babylonians come, if you willing and obedient like Jeremiah and others, willing and obedient, said you're going to eat the good of the land.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Read verse 20.
But if ye refuse.
But if you refuse and you slacken, go ahead.
And rebel.
And rebel.
Ye shall be devoured with the sword.
You're going to be devoured with the sword. And this is to our family members that we telling y'all, you got to get yourself together. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that are not keeping the commandments, you're the ones that's under that title of rebellion. You rebel, this is what's going to happen. You're going to be devoured with those plagues. You understand? It's going to hit you. Go back to Lamentations.
Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 25.
Come on.
The Lord is good unto them that wait for him.
The Lord is going to be good unto us that wait on him. Go ahead.
To the soul that seeketh him.
That seek him. Go ahead.
It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait.
You see that? It's good that a man should both hope and quietly be patient. Go ahead and wait. Go ahead.
And quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord.
For the salvation of the Israelites. That's a good thing. You understand? To be patient. You understand? The Lord said, I'm going to hasten it. I got you. I understand. I got to shorten. Unless I shorten and hasten these prophecies, even you would sit up there and be what's the word to use?
That's Sodom and Gomorrah.
No. Damn, you went to straight Sodom and Gomorrah. Lord have mercy. Come back, brother. Lord have mercy. What's the word to use?
That's the new Seers syndrome.
Yeah, he said you were gonna be deceived. You was gonna be deceived. So all praises be to the Lord. Let's wait and let's be patient on the Lord. All right. All praises to the Most High. Hey man.
At the end of the show,
stall him out, bro. All praises, man. Hey, bro. Jonah, man, you did good, bro.
All praises.
Rolling today. I tell you, I was rolling today, bro.
All praises.
Hey, if I was you, I would put up the QR code now.
Almost there, Soj. Almost there.
Don't mess it up, bro.
He lost it.
Tell me you got the QR code.
We ain't got the QR code.
Oh, okay. You don't do it anymore? Okay. All praises. Hey, all praises. Well, hey, listen, that's the show. Do y'all got anything? Yeah, the social media. All right.
Hey, this is Sands of the Seers. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X to keep getting this fire content that's been coming out. It was a fire show today. Subscribe to us so you can continue to get this content.
Yeah, all praises to the Most High. Hey, with that, Lord's will, you got some edification from the class, some exhortation from the show. With that, we say shalom.
Shalom. Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet we try. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.